Wealth index for your kit, $1,000. I was rich.
Hey everybody, this is Grimcat, and we are back with some more D&D Thursdays. We're going to be hopping right into it, because we're at a point where we can hop right into it. A little bit of backstory. We got into a fight with some bullywugs. It resolved. It turns out that we did not kill the bullywug, I don't know, brawler. And so instead of starting a international disaster, we actually sort of befriended him. People were impressed with your strength. So their king wanted to talk to you. You wanted access into the dungeons. Well, not exactly access, because access wasn't barred. However, it's submerged underwater. They agreed to cast healing spells, not healing, breathe water spells on you, and in return you would find and kill a Hydra whose one of their heads is blinded. In addition to whatever you manage to loot from the temple, he would also give you 30 of his people as slaves. We've come in through our temple, or dungeon is where, from the right, gone around, fought a bunch of things, found a black dragon, sort of subdued it into following us, and then some things happened. We got into a fight with a bunch of sea hags. Two of them have surrendered, begging for their lives, and at some point during it, the black dragon, whose name is Thorat, has snuck off to who knows exactly where, because it doesn't appear that there's a lot of places to sneak off to.
He's a little bitch.
He may, in fact, be a little bitch.
Indeed.
So we are going to be picking up right where we left off. We have two sea hags, sort of down on the floor of this room, sort of groveling for their lives now. We've killed the rest of them. They had one of those hag eyes on them, which is more or less useless to you at this point in time.
Yeah, it is.
More or less. I mean, there's some things, but...
Do we sell it? You know? Like, is it worth anything?
You could probably sell it. I mean, this is pretty open-ended.
Fair enough.
So I suppose at this point we are saying that we have noticed that the dragon is gone.
It's not much you can go to, let's be honest.
He has to be in here somewhere.
Right, so let's pick up right here. And again, we are picking up with the sea hags begging for their lives. We've seen what you can do. Please don't. We'll be good. You're too powerful.
Insight check. Where's my character? I'm not used to my new token still. I believe them completely. They're innocent little babies.
Well, they certainly believe you're very powerful. Or so you think. And they certainly want you to spare them.
Oh no, the hags are gonna betray us. Let's kill the hags.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust just your word there, Adrian. I'm gonna insight check them myself.
Yeah, why should we believe that you won't turn on us the minute?
Yeah.
The
Or
dragons
I don't believe they're not
just
gonna
dished us.
just stab me in the...
I don't understand what you're saying. It doesn't make any sense. The 8 of us together couldn't stop you. What can the 2 of us do? We would be stupid to try.
Would it Rick
And
gave
what's
him
to
a
stop you
13.
from slitting our throats while we sleep? I don't buy it.
Our promises? Look, you can bind us, whatever. Keep watch on us, just don't kill us.
Rick, what do you dragon eyes
Oh
see?
dear. Did the map just disappear for everybody?
Nope, that's just you.
No,
No, we still have it.
Okay. Interesting.
Someone has usurped the godhood of Grim. You can no longer see into the universe.
Okay, I think we're good.
I mean, personally, I want to kill them, but like, I'm just the barbarian, so
Oh, all the
maybe I'm
tokens
not the
appear.
person to be decided.
What, like all the tokens?
Yeah, all the dead ones you hit, they're back all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I just think they're misunderstood.
Exactly.
You want-
We can be of good use to you. Doing something, anything. Just don't kill us, please.
Can you mend a shirt?
With time, we could probably learn that skill.
Oh,
Tadpole just wants manual labor.
a cleaning crew would be great. You guys are pigs, after all. I mean, I get all the help I can get.
But did Rick get anything from a 13 on them?
I mean, they're genuinely pleading for their
They
lives
don't
at
want
this
us-
point. Yeah.
They don't want us to.
Do you have any chains on you?
We have a lot of rope and we have a lot of manacles.
Alright,
Alright.
let's tie them up. Come on, guys, let's round them up.
I'm sure some other coven will buy you when we get back to the city, honestly.
Wait, what?
I mean, they have to patch a pretty coin.
Oh, we live in a magic plane shifting city that shifts every so often. There's like races and monsters from like different, planes and shit in there. Like hags are kind of, it's not like something we haven't seen before.
You'll love it. Really, there's lots to eat. I mean, it's really quite a life of leisure.
You just have to make sure you avoid the goblin sections of the city and you're good.
That. What?
If you see any stray children, you're welcome to eat them too. So really,
Basically,
it's
yeah.
a great place.
It's rolling insight against you.
We're not, lying either.
You're
Yeah,
not
can-
lying.
We do think it's a wonderful place to live.
And cannibalism is really, it's not as taboo, so go do you.
Hey, you do you.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
They welcomed me in.
They welcomed me in.
Well,
I mean, you were born there, so they kind of have to.
Yeah, so they can't technically kick me out.
I mean, I'm sure there's loopholes in the law system, like banishment, but I'm
That's
pretty
what
sure
it
you
is.
have to
It's
be
just
pretty
getting caught.
blasphemous to get.
and you do look pretty much normal. You're fairly well disguised up, Guts. So
True.
Oh, Guts, take your face off.
Alright, and I'll lower my... I think I'm more or veil.
Ah! I've never seen your true face. Whew.
Yeah, I'm a pretty one, ain't I?
Ain't is a good word.
Gaze upon my true face and believe.
Well, what do we do now?
You want to
You
help
should just
us?
come with us.
Yeah,
Help us find that dragon.
that stupid fucking dragon that ran away.
Yeah, I bet he's scared, I think. Probably.
on that
and,
note.
There's
Where's
not
the,
much we can do. You've destroyed our coven.
On that note, where's the lead hag?
It was this one right here, I believe.
Hey Rick, can I borrow your axe for a
Speaking of the
second?
looter.
Ukulele, I guess.
Yeah, like I've got like, you want an axe? I can give you an axe. You want a glaive? I can give you a glaive, man.
I'm gonna like.
I got what you.
You see me holding the corpse down, like just cut right here, and I'm pointing to the bottom of the neck.
You want a hag head?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll decapitate a hag.
Where's my adventurer saw?
Can I do
Dang it, Babbitt.
like a nature check to what I know about hags? Or is it
Sure.
nature or something?
Mhm.
What do you want me to roll?
For hags,
And I
you
know, can I
could,
make Arcana myself?
you could make an Arcana, or you can make a nature.
Okay. Well, they're both at 0, so
Oh God.
they are trustworthy.
Neither of you know
Hardworking.
too much about them. For all
Yeah,
you
I do.
know, they're just normal sort of humans that are, I don't know, weird. By the way, I don't know if I showed off the token.
You did. They're creepy sea hags.
Yeah.
Well, all humans look creepy to me. So I mean, they don't look any creepier than you guys. So
On that note, sea hags, Hydra, dungeon, where?
What?
yeah, you
The
may
big
at least
one?
be familiar.
The thing with multiple heads that keeps attacking the foreign people?
We know what they are, but look, we
It's
don't
fine.
normally go past the second floor at all. It could be anywhere down there. We hear from the dragon that there's only 3 floors to it.
Someone you told us, piece of shit. Let's go.
I don't think the
find
dragon
that
told you
dragon.
one way or another.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
ran
the
off
dragon
too
told us anything. I think he just said his role extends to all
What?
rooms.
The dragon isn't here. Not on this floor.
There's a bigger dragon. We found a baby one down the hall.
Wait, there's 2 dragons?
Yeah, the little dragon boy, his name's Thorad. He just ran off like a little bitch after we were fighting you.
No. We're talking about Shorov.
Big black dragon,
Pretty large.
oldish.
Hard for us to tell.
Well, there was a wormling, either their kid or little brother, probably, that was like 3 rooms back.
Well, this one was definitely older than.
Grim, we're
Right.
level 6. What the fuck?
Well, how do you get down to the lower level? Where do these doors lead to?
Well, if you're looking to head straight down, you can just head through this gate right here.
What do these other doors go
Right
to?
here.
Yeah.
More denizens. Over here is another one of the rooms where the fish, the man-eating fish, stay. Normally we eat those.
Do they have a lot of treasure like the other ones did? They seem to like shinies.
That's
They ate them, they would know, right? They fish them.
a thing I would have to check, honestly. Yes, there are some treasures in there.
Now we're underwater, right?
You are underwater, unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
There is some sort of treasure in this room. We don't normally do much with it. We keep our stuff there, but no more in the other rooms. To be frank, we don't move around much. We do our hunting from the other room. Past that, we trade with the other denizens for things we need, things we have, and all that.
They trade with you? We walk into the room,
they're
they start
not-
stabbing us.
Well, they should have known not to trespass in our portion of the temple.
They're not just trying to send us into the man-eating fish room to get us killed, are they?
Probably, but
Nope.
To the south, there are more fish, but larger ones. Very
What about
large,
the
in fact.
What about the snakes? Like that way, the big snakes.
Yeah, there are more snakes in this other room, as a matter of fact.
That's fun.
Well, you can't do much trading with the snakes. We've killed some of them from time to time. Fairly good eating on a snake.
Fair enough.
Really? I think we need to
Indeed.
take on some of those snakes.
Are they constrictors? I assume they're not venomous.
That's correct. Sorry, I was taking a sip.
Well, we could get some nice snakeskin stuff to sell at the city.
Well, I suggest they come with us and help us hunt one of these snakes. Show us how they do it.
Well, you've somewhat neutered us in that opinion. Without the coven, there needs to be at least 3 of us for us to cast spells, and
Does the zombie work?
I gotta grab the phone real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Does a wizard work?
Right.
Hello?
Does the magic skeleton work? Okay, Guts, you're the
Hey,
Coven
how's
leader
Mr.
now. You're what you've always wanted to
Oh, I'm
be.
the yes.
The bone hag.
Yes.
You're the bone hag.
Oh my god. This is so good for my
Forget if you do end up leading them, we will need to start a cult when we get back.
Right.
You're gonna need to start a coven.
I'm gonna start calling you old hag.
Excuse me?
Hey, we are all older than you, honestly,
Yeah, true, probably.
chronologically.
I don't know
But
how old are you
Kobold-
guys?
Kobold
Right,
years
and
are
I
weird.
have no idea
Let me check my
where she got the
character
banana
sheet.
from, because I didn't give her a banana
I
this
mean,
morning.
how many years ago did the person whose skeleton the skeleton was
Gotcha, I
inside die?
understand.
That's true.
Okay.
Like, Guts has actually been dead for like a
Gotcha.
century and never told us. Yeah, I died the
Because
other
you
week.
gotta think, you could think about it like a skeleton
Sure.
person has 2 lives, the one before they died and the one after.
True. I don't have an age on here. I just put a question mark.
Right.
It's a mystery even to them.
See, so you've just been around to the city since it's been made.
Yeah.
I'm just that old.
Well, in dog years, I'm 42, so.
Mhm.
Hey, you're that old you can't even remember your birth, and it turns out you were the one person that actually.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I this thing is part of the backstory. I did put that she was
Mhm.
young when she died, but I don't actually remember. I
Yeah.
don't think I put how much time has passed between then and now.
Yeah, well, I apologize for the inconvenience on your end.
I mean, when you're dead, time matters
Mhm.
somewhat.
Right.
When you're dead, doesn't matter how old you are.
What
You
if they
stop
have
celebrating
kobold
birthday.
skeletons like you?
Right.
I would
I
like to-
certainly appreciate it. I hope you do the same. Bye-bye.
What?
I was my kid's teacher. My
Did she get
daughter.
into a fight?
No, she took a banana from the cafeteria and put it into her book bag. And it is
And-
smashed all over her book bag.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It could have been a lot worse, but still.
Would you call parents for that? I'm sure it'd just come back, Dad, I messed up.
Well, I mean, she's like, hey, everything in her book bag is, ruined, so...
I feel like
That's why I don't put bananas in my bag anymore.
I know, I didn't give her the banana either.
Life lesson.
Yeah.
banana's that dangerous? How does a banana ruin the books and pencils and stuff? I'll never understand. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like,
Like, have you
banana
ever seen a
gush
smashed
everywhere.
banana? It's gross. It's sticky.
Yeah,
everywhere,
it's
all
everywhere.
over.
Yeah.
It's also really sticky.
You might as well pour soup in your book bag and then, All right.
you don't have book bag soup? What are you saying?
Kids.
Wait, that's not a delicacy in America.
Like, that's not a thing you guys do? Alright, so... What was the last thing that we just said?
Talking about other rooms, I think.
Right. You
Oh,
were
we're saying
asking
that
them
they
to
need,
help
they need
you.
3 people.
Right.
And then we said we should have either the wizard, undead zombie hag, or Guts can be the new coven.
I don't think we can just form a coven like that. I mean, it takes time, and there's rituals to done.
So what you're saying is we need to kill you then.
No, we just need time to do it. There's proper things to ingest. We're open
Okay,
to
well,
doing it. We just
you've got half an
can't
hour.
do it this second.
You don't have to do it this second. You've got half an hour, or you die.
Can that one even eat the proper ingredients?
Pointing to guts, I assume.
Yes. Like,
Sorry, repeat that. It cut out.
can you even eat what you need to? The proper ingredients?
I mean, I can put them in my mouth. I mean, it's the thought that counts, right?
We don't think so.
Hey, okay, Rick, you're the new witch princess, okay?
No.
Yeah, apparently it also takes 20.
I want to be the witch princess.
You can't. You don't have a well, you don't have your own stomach. I'm sure you have someone else's in there.
That's discrimination.
I want to be a kobold hag.
I'm gonna cross my.
I'm already evil. What the heck?
Like, they're surely willing to try to form a coven with you. I mean, at this point, if it means saving their lives, they'll do whatever, you know?
I'll try anything once.
Who knows if it'll work or not. But you would have to take, you know, a substantial break in order to find these ingredients and attempt the rituals and all that kind of stuff.
I mean,
Well,
Are you saying you want to be the witch princess?
I mean, I'm open to it.
I mean, I
Well-
really just don't see this as something we can do while we're outside of the city.
Yeah, let's wait till we get back.
Well, you know, keep in mind, we've got a fair amount of time right now. It's still the 12th day. It's about
Yeah, but it does.
midday at this point. You know, going through the dungeon isn't something that takes a lot of time, per se.
The only thing I've seen is just like it takes 20 days to form. So that's just not enough.
TLDR 420, Guts is becoming the new coven leader. She's a witch now.
Not quite, but you know, they would have to take some time to find ingredients and prepare stuff. It's likely not something that would happen while we are out, while we are here. Who knows what they have, what you can easily get back in the city, as opposed to what they know how to do things with here, kind of deal.
Well, you just need to go to Hag Street, you know? all
Like
the hags
you're being offered a side quest at this point.
Alright, well,
But it's up to
basically,
you
Jenny,
guys to determine.
we just fill them in. This door goes down. Apparently, the dragon we fought is not the one they know of. There's an adult dragon down on the next floor.
Well, they said there's fish and treasure on this door. Let's
Yeah,
go to this door.
The man-eating fish that do like 3d10 damage a bite, or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, but
There's
we'll
a
let
good
the hags go in first.
No, we want to keep the hags. They might sell for money now. We send how many spells? Just send the dragon in if he was here still.
You would be unpoisoned at this point as well, Rick.
Yeah, like,
What was that?
You are unpoisoned at this point as well.
did we learn nothing last week with the whole trying to keep the dragon with us?
Oh, these ones are actually to leave us with the city thing. They want to. The praising Guts as the new leader, and we passed quote unquote insight check.
They've told
Or-
you
For
that
the moment.
2 hags are effectively neutered in power. They
Oh,
would
yeah, they
have
can't
to
cast
be
spells anymore.
completely stupid to try to fight you. I mean, and that's a fact.
They have
But that-
is the claws that the like daggers basically. I'm pretty
Oh yeah,
sure.
but they don't
Yeah.
need to fight us. I mean,
We also have them tied up.
all they
too.
need to do is wait till we're distracted, and then, hey, look, what did the dragon do? Just walk away.
Sure. And,
Like-
that's something you'd have to do something about.
Yeah, I don't care about dragging them along. All I'm saying is, did we not learn anything last week?
How does the dragon do anything besides fuck off somewhere? And he can't go anywhere.
We don't know what he's done yet.
There's
Well,
no
he
other
went down to see
doors.
his daddy. I'm gonna look at the door here and inspect it, see if it's locked and trapped.
It's like black dragons don't like their kids that much.
Don't talk ill of dragons.
That's a terrible thing to say. It's just a
He's
very
the one
simple
who ran up to it and punched it.
wooden door. If you want to do a investigation for any traps, feel free.
Okay.
Or perception. Perception's usually even better. I mean,
He never asks
perception's
that.
the dex
Check that.
stat. I don't, but he was specifically saying it does not appear to be trapped
Okay.
nor locked.
I'm gonna just crack it open
All
and
right.
look inside.
So
In the corner where I have artillery range available.
let me see if I can. Sure enough, you see a bunch of the same fishies sort of milling about.
Piranha fish?
You can also see that in the corner there's a pile of stuff, including gold, a couple of gems, although you can't entirely tell what they are.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door. Said, let's do this. Let's bring them out one or two at a time. What do you say?
I got the artillery ready.
Okay.
And the octopus.
Does the door open towards me, or out into the room?
They all go up, don't they?
No, they do not
No.
all go up.
A portcullis goes up.
Yeah. It opens in towards you.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to open it a little bit and stand behind the door. And as soon as one fish goes through, I'm going to close it.
Okay,
And I'm going to use my immovable rod to hold it in place.
sure. So your plan pretty much works like a charm. As you open it in, you do anything basically to attract their attention.
Well, like the blood in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, pretty much anything attracts their attention is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see in the room that there are similar sort of holes towards the ceiling that were in the first room where you fought these things as well. But surely, give me a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity saving throw or acrobatics roll?
We can go ahead and we can do acrobatics.
Hey guys, you might want to get ready. Start playing patty
Ooh,
cake.
yeah.
So it works exactly as you intend. One of the things comes through, and you manage to slam the door shut on any others.
Shoot it. Pew pew pew.
Help!
Said thing does get an attack off on you at disadvantage, however. As soon as I can find where their stat sheet is. There it is. So 16.
16 is what he needs to hit. So yeah, he hits.
They swirl around you, and they manage to do 12 damage to you.
Ow!
They
For
are
one of them.
well, it's a swarm of fish. It's
Okay,
not a
these-
singular
I see.
fish. Yeah,
Got it,
And
okay.
it is on the same tile as you at the moment.
Open fire.
You can all move your characters towards if you wish. The Sea Hags would move towards the back behind everyone. Again, they've mentioned they're somewhat neutered. So Janian, if you'd like to come into the room as well.
I did. You forget, I can move all of 10 feet per turn.
Sure, but there was a lot of talking about the plan, I'm presuming. Like, it didn't, you know...
Yeah, it's been a while.
I can move up right next to the fish.
And let's get initiative from everybody. Such as it is. Whoops, after I clear initiative. And hit the
You know
correct
what?
button.
19. I have such good initiative.
Oh, I did not select it, so I will.
I have such good initiative.
With that crit on initiative, Jenny.
All my initiatives are good.
I love wasting my good rolls on initiative. It's so awesome.
Isn't that the way that it goes?
I mean, at the
Don't
end of the
worry.
day, there's worse things to waste it on, but I mean,
Well,
with my AC
I mean-
and stuff, I don't really care about going first in the turn.
Technically, Adrian's already wasted 3 crits. but they were crits.
Janian, it is your turn. You've seen everything that happens. These sort of piranha-like fish are surrounding Tadpole and giving him an arm or two.
I moved 10 feet. That's my turn.
Well, I would hoped we had planned this out a little better.
Yeah, I'm saying you can move to where you want. Like, I'm not making you
You
come
can start
from the
where you
far
want, 'cause we
part
had
of the
planned that.
room.
Oh, yeah.
Just to clarify, like, if you want to be next to the door, by all means, start next to the door as well.
Oh, that's sweet. He wouldn't have chucked himself right next to the door. Not if there's
Why
not if
not?
there's
Why
a
not?
tadpole. Because there's tadpole
Ow!
and brick basically already stacked on the door as it is.
Ow, 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 ow.
I do love.
I mean, I just ran over to the door when he was already getting attacked. Like, I was standing in the middle of the room, basically.
Do we also not remember that there's holes in the roof where they might, that door might not be stopping them at all. They might just be taking a turn or two to get into this room via
Now,
the
currently,
roof.
the room that you are in does not have these holes.
Oh, doesn't it? I
No,
thought
it was this room that has the holes.
Oh yeah, well, I'm still here, just staying alert.
I also really like the mental image of this goblin in very heavy armor, just doing this very ineffective doggy paddle, just through the room very slowly.
See,
I imagine it
I'm
more
just
like a sort of moonwalk at this point because it's just that heavy. It's basically acting like a water belt.
Yeah, I'm picturing some sort of moonwalk waddle across the floor with like a bubble coming out of the helmet every now.
Guts, it is your turn.
Wild. Alright. Think. Alright, and this guy stacked right on top.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the giant swarm.
Right.
I am going to try and rapier.
You broke up a whole lot during that.
So I'm gonna try and slash at them with.
Okay.
It's probably not a hit.
It is a hit.
Oh wait.
They do have resistance, but that is a hit.
Resistance to
Like everything.
Hooray.
Bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, because they are a swarm. Why can I not?
Yeah, swarms tend
Do
to
they have
take off.
resistance against magic items, magical weapons?
They do not.
All right.
That's one thing I never understood. I reckon swarms should have resistances even against magic items.
Hush. Don't give the DM any ideas.
I'll be
I mean,
frank. I always,
what-
with a swarm, I always counted them as being resistant, even if it is magical. Because usually
Yeah,
when
it does say.
it's an exception to magical that the resistance is, but there's no exception to it, you know?
Yeah, it does say like bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons on some, except swarms, where it just says bludgeoning, piercing.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, it is your turn.
Well,
They are just
Good.
little fish. I mean, you know, they're not super beefy. They're not bloodied yet, but
I'm I'm actually gonna bludgeon them.
well, 13's hit, so yeah.
I wanted to use the like if I get a 3, I hit. Because apparently I knew I was gonna get a.
It is bloodied now, however. Tadpole, it is your turn.
Okay, here's a weird question. Can I, like, open my bag of holding and swoosh them into it? You know, ever done a bag underwater and try to actually get them into my bag of holding? Or is that too much? Is that pushing the envelope a little too far?
I kind of like it.
okay.
Give me an... What would that be?
How much stuff are you about to ruin?
Let's see. What to make that, though? Oh, let's do a sleight of hand check on that one.
That's not a bad one for me. That's a pretty good one, actually. Booyah!
All right, and then what you do is you do 3d6 damage.
So I'm able to capture some.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. There's dinner.
Roll me a 3d6 though.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Can do. Can do.
All right. All right. The ones that are left, it is their turn.
Oh, and I am going to. Now, is that considered a melee attack or an
Yes,
attack?
We're going to consider
Okay.
that an attack.
Then I'm going to move away as part of my mobile feat,
Okay.
so they cannot attack.
Sure. Well, then this one will attack Rick. However, it still misses regardless. Quarks, any sort of action from the familiar?
Nope.
Adrian.
I will pew.
All right.
The
Pew
skeleton
away.
will also be ordered to pew. Everyone's gonna pew.
We're all pewing. That's a hit. And that is enough to kill it.
Hey, fried fish. The skeletons will all hold their action for the next time the door opens.
Okay. What we're gonna do... There's two ways we can do it. If we want to keep on doing this sort of what we're doing, we can keep our initiatives. Or if we hate our initiatives, we can roll a new initiatives when we do it again, if we choose to do it again. I'm game either way.
Yeah.
Any strong preferences one way or another?
No.
Okay.
No, I think I'm good with our initiative.
Then we'll just keep the same
We're all
initiative.
pretty.
All right, so whomever is going to open the door again, please get in place and roll a acrobatics again.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. Okay, do they still get first attack?
Likely, yes.
'Cause I'm a little bloodied. I'm not bloodied, but I'm I'll do it one more time.
Oh, no, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, let him gnaw on some bones. I show her how to work the immovable rod
All right.
that's
And
holding the door closed.
Let's go for it.
All right, sure enough, one comes through. It does not, however, bite you, Guts.
Yeah, who wants to eat the bony thing? Bite the big dragon.
It
Yeah, very
only
true.
wants flesh.
It does give you an attack, Rick. As it moves through
I
Guts.
wonder if that means I
into
can
you.
go through the door.
However, it misses.
That's
So,
good.
skeletons with a held
They open.
attack.
Oh.
That's 2 hits.
21.
So 11. Janian, back around to you.
I mean,
Guts, over to you.
Don't know what that was, but I'm gonna go in once more with my rapier.
Definitely a hit. All right. Whoops, that's not right. Rick.
Rick.
we might be muted.
Rick, you may be muted.
Wait, was I doing something? I may have deafened myself.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Ah, sorry.
There's
Yeah,
that
okay,
game called Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if we've been
That's
playing
what-
it for a while.
I wondered why everyone had stopped talking.
Giving the old silent treatment.
It's like, what have I done to annoy everyone? I'm gonna give a couple of.
Both hits. Again, not quite dead, super close to it. Tadpole.
All right. Gonna run up, whack it twice with my broom, and give it a kick. Broom, broom, kick.
That is definitely enough.
All right.
All right, who would like to open the door again?
This looks like
Oh,
a good
do it.
method.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Let me go at it.
Again with an acrobatics check. You open the door, and the room is empty.
Huh. Alright, I'll say, it's empty. Let me go in, considering that they don't seem to at least attack me.
I'll send
So
the
let me
skeleton.
go holler if I'm in trouble.
All right. I'm gonna grab my immovable rod. Can't leave without that.
Sure. You head on into the room. They suddenly do not come out and attack you. but you're not entirely sure where they've gone. They don't appear to be hiding or anything like that. Presumably, they've gone through whatever holes were up in the top, but you are unsure exactly as to why.
What does the room look like? Is there anything noticeable or?
There's nothing particularly special about it. As I mentioned, in the bottom left corner, there is, heaps of gold that you can very obviously see.
I'm going to make sure this door stays open with my rod.
Okay.
Removal rod, just to make sure it doesn't magically close on her.
Right. Makes sense.
Heaps of gold makes me nervous.
Well,
Let me grab that gold.
Oh, the last one had heaps of gold too.
this doesn't quite have the same all over bitten look that the other gold had. It's unlikely that it was the Quippers carrying this. The hags mentioned that they did use it as their personal sort of treasure storage. You'll want to be quick while you're grabbing the things. Chances are they've noticed the blood, found that they can't get you, and are looking to come in from another way.
All right. So I'll grab the gold and...
Okay, so there happens to be a lot of stuff right there. So if someone will get
I
ready
will go
to...
in as well.
Okay.
I have the party loot ready.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll help.
Saying
start
those,
throwing as much stuff into... Now, Guts, do you have a bag of holding too?
No,
I do.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
We all should buy one at some point so we can sacrifice ourselves in a kamikaze attack.
There
What?
is that you pick up 2,900 gold, 100 platinum pieces. There are gems worth 100 gold each.
How many?
7.
Okay.
Dungeons don't really think about balance, do they?
Well, you gotta throw it all in one room.
Yeah.
There is
To
a
be-
potion. Excuse me, there are 2 potions.
Of air breathing.
and that's it.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, for the risk level of all high level stuff that can probably kill us if we don't take it seriously, I like to think it's a decent reward. Then everything costs 3 times as much in the city, so...
Yeah. Things are actually pretty well balanced. This is more my treasure than its treasure,
Oh, okay.
I took it as a recommendation.
Yeah,
but certainly not the final.
Yeah.
I'll take and test the potions if no one else
I can
wants
just
them.
identify them realistically.
You would need to
So do we
identify
know what the
them.
Yeah.
The way I do potions, you gotta guzzle the whole thing for the effect. If you just, dip your finger in, you
We're
don't
all
get it.
pretty worn out, right? Should we go back up, find a little shit of a dragon, turn him into a zombie, and then introduce the hags to the frogs?
Sure. Or we can even just stay in the room where the hags are at.
Oh, and by the way,
Looks like that's pretty well can be blocked off pretty well.
you would see this as well.
We are not taking a long rest in the fucking dungeon.
No, you don't wanna.
All
We
in
are
favor.
currently
no,
under the
we're-
effect of
The
a water breathing.
Water
spell.
breathing.
The only one that can only last for a day.
Lasts
but,
for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
It was
we're
a
probably
shitty one.
running out of time on that factor alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, we've been moving through it pretty quickly, but you are getting kind of to the,
well, you
edge.
guys are going to be drowning soon, the rest of us.
Shut up.
3
That's
of
just
the
the
5
ads.
party members are in trouble.
Yeah, we should head back up.
Yeah. Grab the hags.
All right, so
Your salvation awaits.
I definitely want to search for the dragon. Do his perception checks and stuff.
Yes, please.
Everyone, look for that shitty little piece of shit dragon.
And
You two
again, we're
hags.
gonna question the hags and see if they think that they might know where he might go.
If a small
if
little
I'm-
thing had to hide away while licking its wounds, where would it go?
If I'm the one that finds him, he's dead. Well, I'm not the one that finds
So I want someone to roll the magical 1d100.
Oh god.
I'll do it.
Aw.
Ah,
I call the next one.
53.
33.
Pretty blasé, I must say. Come on.
No, that's the great thing about D100s. They don't
smack in the
always
middle of
want to be
42
high.
and 69. You got it smack in the middle of 42 and 69.
Please, if you would, put yourselves in the order that you would be normally traveling in within this room.
Oh god, I broke what's my token? Oh, what did I move? Okay, I found myself.
I think I moved everybody over.
Are we
Oh, I
heading
just-
out? Is that what we're doing?
Yes. We're sort
I'm
of...
assuming me and Rick are the head.
Well,
I
would
join
probably
the
somewhere in
assume
the
I'm
middle.
usually near the front. I mean, to be honest, having Jenny in with me at the front would probably be it.
I'm
Oh,
assuming you're
So yeah,
carrying him at the
I'd
moment.
guess you'd be.
He's the slowest, so I'm assuming you just have this pint-sized piece of metal in your arms.
Maybe I am.
So
Wait, what happens?
we get to here, and we see
Oh, I got eaten by the fish.
has not been eaten by the fish, but is currently in a battle with the fish.
Is that the dragon?
Yes.
You must save him because I want to resurrect his corpse as a plaything.
And
We
presumably,
must save him so we can kill him.
Basically, yeah.
it's the same dragon. Initiative.
Squad represent.
Whoo!
Tadpole saves the day, Mark 2.
I don't know why I have Zoosh out here, but I did.
Ooh, look at me. Ooh, look at my skeletons. Wasting so much good crits on skeletons.
I mean, getting high initiative's only really a waste for someone like me. Something like the skeletons or a caster or something. Getting
Oh, yeah,
high
totally.
initiative is like
I'm
the
thinking
best thing.
alert at level 12, but level 8 I want to take skilled so I can fuck with Grim more. You know?
Fantastic.
Should I? You think glass blowing or gem tools? I can't decide.
All right. Well, that was Tadpole's phone, but it is their turn. Are you still here, or do you need to take that?
No, that was just a text.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
Then it
I'll
is
let
your
you-
turn.
It's
my turn?
I just
All
noticed
right.
Grim.
All right. Well, I am going to
Oh my
go on
gosh.
in.
The dragon rolled so poorly.
And as an action, I'm going to spend 2 key points and cast darkness to let's see, what is the spell darkness? I gotta look that up real quick. Darkness.
It creates a big black bubble that you can't
But is it
see.
a circular? Okay.
It is a circle, I believe.
Okay. 60 feet is the range.
Imagine a 60-foot bubble of black.
Oh
Like
god.
Okay.
that is darkness. We can't see in. That
So
it
Popo,
can't
is
see
that
it.
you?
15 feet. I don't know what you said. And
Man, watch
Okay.
DBZ Bridge. Look at the best of Mr. Popo. It's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm going to try to cast darkness on, like, in the center, like around this guy here. Oh, I can't. Okay. And then go up that's my action.
Okay.
And try to hopefully come and grab that guy. So I'm moving in, and then that's my action.
Sure. So I'm going to be around like this. Can you see that?
I cannot. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Only it's a circle for, all intents
Yeah.
and purposes.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
I feel like I have more decks than they do. No, we actually have the same. Never mind. They have pretty good decks.
Well, then you can choose. I mean, either you can go or they can go. I don't mind either way.
I'm gonna shove them in the room, in this like corner here, and shoot lefty.
So you can put 2 on a tile, but you can't put all 4 on the same tile.
Well, I was putting 2 here and then two here. That's what I intended, at least. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Pew though.
And you're shooting at which one?
Lefty.
To the left? Okay. 3 hits.
28.
That is enough to bloody it. Adrian, it is your turn.
I'm gonna be behind Tadpole in this doorway. I can swim. Yay. And then, why not?
Against.
First one's on left. The second one's on righty.
Like, you gotta tell me which ones you're attacking before you attack them.
Did you not hear me? Hello?
I mean, you told me after you rolled.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Okay, so this one is in darkness. So let's see if it does stupid things. It does. We don't know what it does. Rick, it is your turn.
I'm going to run into the room
Mm-hmm.
and I'll throw a couple of javelins at this one.
Okay. One hit.
Second one.
Yeah.
So that's I don't know, 5, is it? 4 damage. A little.
Yes, it is not quite enough to kill it. It will attack the wormling. Whoops, that's the wrong one. And it will miss. Janian.
My turn.
Can't even move into the doorway.
No, because your skeletons are blocking anything
10
moving through.
10 feet of movement.
Yeah, so I couldn't move through anyway, but
Yeah, but
no
I'm saying
one
you
can
can't
get
even-
through the 4 skeletons.
All right. From the
After
familiar.
owl.
Anything?
He is going to fly in.
Swim, but same principle.
Just chill with Tadpole.
Okay. All right. It is another one in darkness. Let's see if it is stupid. It is not stupid. Oh. The dragon sort of screams as these things kind of start to bite it, presumably.
You think he'd have his acid breath by now and would use it, but hey, super dragon.
Acid underwater.
I mean, he used it on us.
Yeah.
It was painful.
Yeah, it's not as bad as lightning underwater.
All right. Guts, it is your turn.
Wild. Alright, so I'm gonna sit closer to the doorway.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
All right, the wormling. Attacks in a cone. It is going to attempt to move here and take a bunch of attacks of opportunity.
Stupid dragon. Tricks for kids.
Oof.
Takes a bunch of attacks, and then Rick just cleaves it in half as it walks up to us.
If it even gets that far.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Ooh, see
Ooh.
that?
Ugh.
Yeah, no, it's not getting that far.
It is not. It is dead.
Yay!
But at least we can save the corpse for Adrian
Yes.
to zombie.
Tadpole, your turn.
Okay, well, I don't like these fish. I'm going to move up and go here and attack this one twice, the broom, and this one once with a kick, and then run back. But I don't have an ally, so I don't get sneak attack. I do not get pack tactics either, which really sucks. 'Cause I killed. Oh, hey, well, that's still not too bad. And then my kick.
Those are all three. You were attacking this one, correct?
I was attacking this one twice with the broom, and then this one with a kick.
Gotcha.
And I'm actually trying to get back. Actually, I'll get back over here behind the big guy. Behind the meat shield.
Skeleton's turn.
They don't move in the doorway. Two on lefty, two on righty.
Okay.
Just
One of each hits. Enough to kill this one. And enough to bloody this one. Adrian.
Seem to just run up. Can I just shove this dragon in my bag of holding?
That's going to be more of an out of combat action because you're having to, get its limp body.
Okay, I won't move forward then. I will, you know what they say, stick with the same. No, that's not what they say. Ooh, maybe that is what they say.
Which one are you attacking?
I was attacking the right one, sorry.
Okay.
Is it dead?
It is definitely dead.
Well, one of those was a 1 and one of those was a 4 and a 6. Sad.
All right. Let's see what the one in the darkness does.
I am totally a meat shield, and the big guy and all, but I mean, meat shield sounds so offensive. I prefer the term flesh phalanx.
Rick, it is your turn.
I'm gonna just run up to this fish in the front and give a old boop on the nose.
Okay. Its snoot is booped.
The flesh phalanx is moving forward to fight the fish.
It is bloodied. This one is
Fiercely.
dead. It is... No, I said this one is dead. It is Janian's turn.
Boop.
Here, I'm gonna move Skeleton.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use a dash action too. Still didn't get my full movement.
Anything
Do you
from
think-
the octopus?
Do you think this might be the dungeon team?
Alright, I'm assuming no. Let's see.
I mean, I'm just like literally a Sherman tank rolling through the corridors.
This one comes out and puts an attack on Rick. Oh, but I got rid of the sheet.
I totally should have popped a rage.
15's probably a miss anyways.
It is actually.
Alright, second one's gonna attack you.
Do firearms exist? Even arquebuses?
Not in the city itself.
Damn it.
We got a plane shift to Steampunk Funtime Land.
Yeah. We've got to, because I want to be an actual Sherman tank now. And then I'm going to get a spiked helmet, and I'm no longer going to be a Sherman tank. I am going to be a Panzer.
Last but
Wait.
not least, Guts.
Alright,
We have
I'm
to plane shift to the 1980s.
away. That'll be it.
Alright. Tadpole.
I am going to run up and can I, let's see here. I can't get there. Can I get into melee with,
You can
That's the only place
occupy the same space as these, if you would wish.
I can?
Yes, they are swarms,
Okay.
so...
the flesh, well no, can I occupy the same space as my flesh phalanx? Because I'm small and he's big?
Yes. Because we're doing the simplified things, we're underwater, you can be in the same 5 foot.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to spend a key point and do, what do you call it? Where I get an extra attack.
Flurry of
Spend-
attacks.
Yeah, flurry of blows. Thank you. So I'm going to get 2 with the broom, 1 on each, broom on each, and a kick on each.
Okay, we'll start with
And
the
I got
top.
with advantage because of pack tactics.
Sure, okay.
There we go. And then I'm moving away. Back to the safety of the group.
Alright, skeletons.
2 left. Oh, there's only 1 left. I wasn't paying attention. Lefty. Oh, 1.
That's 1.
That's so much. And then, yeah, you know,
And then you.
Firebolto.
Okay. It's a hit. Alright. Another one comes out of the darkness to attack Rick with advantage.
That one actually hits.
Oh, I forgot to do my sneak attack, but that's fine. I don't think it's going to be that big.
Rick, it is your turn.
Can I drop my shield and club, use a bonus action to pull out my axe, and I'll make an attack on the one that's bloodied first.
Okay.
And if this doesn't kill it, I'll make another attack on that. Does that kill it?
Sure does.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my other attack on the other one then. That's my.
Having
Okay.
sushi to the tongue. A lot of sushi.
Alright, Janian. You could actually get into this combat.
Yay!
Yeah.
both hits.
It's 15 damage.
Bloodied, but not quite dead.
You know, just Octo Owl stuff.
Whoops, Guts. It is actually your turn. I skipped right over you. I hit the
I,
button
I,
twice.
I would also be considered like pretty fucked up at this point. So I might need a red dot if it's
All right.
Yeah. down to 29 out of 70.
Ooh.
All right, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How would I be able to get closer?
Yeah, there's room now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I should go sit with.
I can
right,
only.
you can go here, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. I think I might. You were bloodied.
Say that again. It is bloodied. Rick is
Um,
bloodied.
Okay, that's I was asking if he's bloodied.
Yeah, I'm
Would I
pretty
be able?
fucked up.
Would you like some? Would you like some healing?
I would always like some healing, thank you.
All right. 1d8 plus your spellcaster modifier.
What is Guts' spellcasting on?
+4 apparently.
10 health. Woo!
Presumably you are no longer bloodied.
Is 39 less than half of 71?
Probably. I don't know. Math.
Well then,
Half is at 35. No, I'm no longer.
All right.
technically, but
Skellington's turn.
didn't Tadpole go?
Tadpole's
did not.
turn. You did not. Yeah, I'm just skipping people all over the place.
That's fine. I will go up there. There's only one left, right?
As far as we know.
Okay.
Someone cast darkness.
Well, I will. You don't have to use an action to drop darkness, correct? I don't
Unless
believe
it
you do.
specifies you don't, I think.
Don't know.
It's just
Concentration.
It's a concentration spell, so if I stop concentration, it
Correct.
drops.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
punch
So
yourself
I'm
in
going
the face.
I'm going to go forward and just do 3 attacks on this one. Boom, boom, and with advantage, all of 3.
That is
If it's-
most definitely enough to just
Okay, and
obliterate.
then I am going to move back and drop concentration.
Okay. All the fishies in the room are dead. So what
Oh, well.
next? You'll be happy to notice that the sea hags did not run off in the middle of combat.
CC Hags, you're already more trustworthy than the dragon that got killed for his own stupidity.
They sort of nod.
Speaking
so-
of, can I just kind of throw that at Adrian? The corpse.
And I'm going to get that fish. As many of the fish, I'm just going to pack my bag of holding with fish.
Yes.
With
These
fish.
are edible fish, I assume.
I think most fish are edible. but
That's
yes.
kinda what I
they don't have poison glands we should be worried about, basically.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
I'm gonna go
even
ahead.
even fish with poison, you can butcher right to
Yeah.
get rid.
Mhm.
So, all right, because apparently I find food has a great value in this stupid city of ours. So,
The shitty city.
the shitty city.
Even with your weak connection to the city, that would probably send a shiver through your spine thinking so negatively of it.
You kidding? I've got a brand on my face thanks to it.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't actually know the full story of the city inside, in character or out.
Yeah.
You know, we actually built like a full-on spiritual connection with the city. So if we start thinking negatively or working against the city, it knows and it punishes you.
Okay, well, I am definitely thinking negatively against the city, but I am.
Well,
What
funnily
is
enough,
this blinding headache? Yeah.
that does not apply to you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I'm liking this even better and better.
They are a slave. They do not have much of a connection to the city.
Okay.
Pull your tokens on there. Apparently only pulled like 3 of them on there somehow because I don't know.
I see you like the octopus more than you like me and the skeleton.
I shall be right back. I've just got to let the dog out quickly.
Man, I don't know what's going on. I can't
Just out
grab...
of curiosity, how much fish did I was able to accumulate between all the dead fish we've found? How many pounds? Just tell me how many pounds of fish.
How many pounds of fish? 80 pounds of fish? That's
All right, that works for me. That's some nice rations.
That's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
Can I get some fish to patch up the holes in my dragon? Scales are scales, right?
Can I get some healing and rest?
Yeah, we just got 30 potential slaves, an undead baby dragon, and we have to get through an actual fucking dragon that's at least a young dragon or an adult. If it's an adult but dead, if it's a young, we can probably deal with it. And then we have to hope we can land the Hydra's like 2 weaknesses so we don't get fucking eaten by it.
So I'm going to be right back.
Just stay in its blind spot.
I'm just going to get some more coffee.
You addict. Thought we talked about this tea. We have to send him to rehab, guys, okay?
Mine's running a bit low by now.
I have an energy drink next to me, I'm good. I work in 4.5 hours and I have to leave for work.
I gotta mow my lawn as soon as we're done with this. Yay.
Imagine having a job.
Do that.
I gotta get ready for my wedding, and then I'm gonna play some World of Warcraft Classic.
Being married again? No, I know what you're talking about.
I'm a polygamist, didn't you know that?
I mean, hey, we're in Rome.
Yeah.
I want to get a snack, but we have nothing in the.
Grapes are in season here, so I just had a nice big thing of grapes. Oh, they're so
I
good.
just have some leftovers I'm munching on, and I'm kind of regretting it. It's like 2-day-old eggs, and it's not agreeing with me. It's not bad either. I just have eaten too much eggs, I think, in the last day or two. I need some beans. I want some beans and some bacon and some eggs, and a little dish, some sausage. I want to go to Denny's or something.
Anyone can
Good.
walk into.
To be completely honest, I want asparagus right now.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Grilled asparagus would be good, but it's not
Yeah.
much. of a
Grilled
snack.
asparagus. I grow asparagus. If
Yeah,
you
it's
cut
nice.
it right from the garden, wash it, a little bit of olive oil and sea salt, and just put it on the grill, amazing. Much better than what you get it from the store.
Olive oil and grilling makes everything good.
So you're not just throwing it in the pot, boiling it, and then throwing a big old chunk of butter on top of it.
You
No.
got.
No.
I think
No.
you're missing out.
I actually grill it. Oh, so good. When I harvest it
You know
right from the garden.
the Italian thing as like capricola or whatever. It's tomato, mozzarella cheese, some big basil on top of it with olive oil. I love that shit.
Pretty good.
All right. Are we all back? Am I the only one that left, rather?
I mean, some of us left technically, but not really. I think 2 of us have things we just carry with us for this.
Coffee's very important. So you come back out of the dungeon, You swim to the surface, lift yourself up. And there's a couple of the bullywugs still around. They were just sort of milling around, including the one we noticed before, Gorup. And he looks, frankly, quite impressed that you're here and that you are alive. Frankly, we were taking bets. We pretty sure you were going to die down there. But, good job! And he sort of gives you a hand. So, you managed to kill, the Hydra?
Oh, no, we're making our way down. The magic was running out.
Oh, right. It have been a little bit of time. So, okay, we recast and you go back down, yeah?
Well, we sleep first. We sleep first.
There's 3 floors of shit to get through, basically.
Yeah. See all the little bites all over my body?
He sort of
Ow!
peers in. Oh, yeah.
Just gonna cough up some blood.
There's like a few hundred crippers down there. There's some sea hags. There's a few dragons down there. It's
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, this is our 2 new friends to be treated with respect.
Yeah?
That's right.
You have Hag as friend?
Are you prejudiced?
Yeah. Hag tend to eat bullywug.
Well, these hags will not eat bullywugs, or bullywugs will eat the hags, right? Looking at the hags.
I want to turn around and look at the hags and be like, no eating bullywugs.
They sort of grit their teeth, but then nod their heads and we'll be good.
I mean, realistically, I'm sure they could take you without your magic.
Yeah, I mean, you know. So what you want? What you need now? You say you need rest?
Yes, we've discovered from the dead dragon and the hags that there's 3 floors of the place under there.
You kill dragon?
Little baby. I hold up my little baby dragon.
You know, even your little baby dragon is like 6 feet long, but it is only like 80 pounds or so. Wow, that pretty impressive.
There's a bigger one, apparently, twice as big as least as this one, on the 2nd floor, which is why we're resting.
Wait,
So we have to kill that one.
you sure that good idea? You kill big dragon baby?
Black dragons aren't really that attached. They're kind of huge dick, so to speak. Does that idiom translate okay with the spell?
It does not.
They're kind of, what's your word for someone who is rude, offensive, and doesn't care for others? Besides banished, presumably.
Right. We just call them swamp shit.
They're swamp shit, basically.
Oh, okay. So what you gonna do with that? Are we gonna eat it?
I wanted a little dog. You can eat all the fish we got. I'm sure we can.
Wait, don't give away my fish.
Okay, what about, do you like to eat sea hags? There's some sea hags down there.
Not these sea hags. Dead sea hags.
They're the dead ones, yes.
Well, I mean, look, we know going down there. This bad place, you know, you don't go down in bad place.
You know the template for this and that is it keep its breath and its skeleton.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll pour out half of my fish. Here, eat.
Look at these things. You managed to get them? These fish are nasty. They bite you and they tear you and
There's hundreds of them.
don't like them. But
Okay, I put them back in.
they
Back. That's
tasty.
fine. No,
I'm just gonna
you
cough
don't
up
like
more
them.
blood.
You don't like them. It's fine.
No, the fish be tasty. They just, you know, eat you.
Not these fish.
I guess not. Okay, so you gonna rest a little bit and then head back on down?
Yes, we're going to rest long bit.
That's pretty
What
good.
happened to the dragon?
I guess we can cast some Helios on you. You like
No,
that?
we need sleep. We need sleep.
No, don't listen to him. We need healing magic.
Let's tell the tales of the 100 cryptos we fought, the army of sea hags, and the mighty dragon we slayed. To like the tune of, I don't know, Country Road, I assume. Underwater road, take us down to the dungeon.
That is not
That's
Old Town
bad.
Road, first of all.
That was
You're thinking John Denver.
Yeah.
That's Country Roads.
Oh, I said Country Road, I'm sorry.
Okay. So that also gets me off on a tangent where I have to tell a quick story. So I was at my friend's house the other day, and he has his entire house set up with like Alexa. And once my daughter figured out she could just say, Alexa, play a song, we must have listened to Old Town Road 30 times in a row. As soon as it stopped, she would say, Alexa, play Old Town Road. Ugh. She was like, can we buy an Alexa, Daddy? I was like, no. Not at all.
Almost every room in my house has one.
Ugh.
Yeah, but I don't have little kids, thankfully.
Yeah.
Geez, most of us just, leave our phones on to give the government a line into our house.
Well,
Y'all are literally wiring your house up with HAL 3000.
If they want to listen in on my exciting life, they are more than welcome to.
Dude.
kind of feel the same
I'm
way.
more than-
I mean,
I'm more than happy to disturb if you BIA.
It's like they're gonna just watch me eat in my underwear.
Well, on another note, Grim, for the dragons, all the dragons, we're gonna drag it. A Draco Lich keeps its breath weapon, because that's probably more of a magic kind of sentient lich dragon. Would a regular skeleton dragon keep its breath weapon, or just a zombie?
no, a regular would not keep its breath weapon.
Okay, gotta keep with the zombies, got it. Zombies do.
Where was I? Right. So
Especially,
they cast healing spells on you, and they manage to do it enough times where you can get back up to full rest or no rest. And then they sort of give you an opportunity to rest. Did you wind up sharing your pool of fish with them, or not?
Half of the pull of fish. I got
Okay.
40 pounds. That should be more than enough for
Yeah.
a couple days.
They
badass cribbits.
they don't need a ton. They are wise enough not to instantly start feasting and consume the entire amount. But they prepare a fairly decent spread for you all, with the fish you've caught and what other things they have. And they sort of invite you to come up into one of their rooms, one of their houses, to sleep. The same house. It's fairly crowded, fairly cramped. They seem to have sort of like hammocks set up for you to sleep in, and you manage to, if you wish to, get a long rest. Now the question is, how long do you want to rest? Do you want to get the
Long rest.
8 hours long rest and then get up and go from there? Because it's about evening-ish now.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
do you
I
want to
will
do
take
the
a-
entire night until morning?
Oh, I don't care if it's dark or not. So I want to get a long rest and get going. But if you guys need to stay awake because you don't have this glorious dragon blood night vision like I do, then we will adapt to your weakness.
I need to shove some night goggles in these lenses of my mask. Probably fuck with your enchantments. But I want an extra hour so I can take my long rest, keep the undead not killing us all, and then get my 3 level spells back so we can fireball a dragon to death. So I need 9 hours, I want to say. If that matters at all.
Yeah, presumably everybody's fine with that. I mean, I can't imagine.
Can I get a new token on that note?
If we're gonna have time, then I'm gonna go out and see if I can find some seeds and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. As well,
to
during this
take back
time,
the-
if you're,
the droids.
not getting the full rest, because I don't think you were super hurt at all. The hags would come up to you. Look, if you were serious about doing these things, we can take some time and go out and find some of the ingredients we need to initiate another member into our coven. We understand you're leery as hell against us right now, so we'd come with you.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take one of them along.
Okay.
Shout out.
I'll say I'll take one of them. If one of the other party members wants to come, they can both come. But two on one, yeah, I don't want to risk that when they've got immobilizers and shit like that.
No, they don't.
No, they got no spells left.
They need 3 for spellcasting. That's why we offered to join them, for them to make a new coven with us.
And they would have told you that, and they didn't seem to be lying either.
All they have is claws that are like daggers, basically.
Oh yeah, I'll take them both out then. It'll cut down the
So
time. and
where
everything.
were you guys?
Look for plants
Just
and shit.
out to go find some plants and stuff. You guys need to rest, but I mean,
Yeah, I totally need a rest.
Really,
I barely got touched, and even when I do, I've got 21 AC, so it's not very often I need to recover HP anymore.
I want to shout after Janie and say, "Remember, make them show you the good stuff to sell, and take seeds to plant back at the city." Well, you're getting seeds, but make sure they show you the good shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Show that wild
It's enough.
plant. You know what I mean?
So, does anybody wish to come with Janian, or is everybody else pretty much doing the rest?
I'll give him an
got the
octopus.
I'm doing the rest.
We lost yeah. I'll give him the familiar to go with them. Just make sure you
Apparently.
dump some water on him every 30 minutes.
Well, you could just go underwater. I mean,
Yeah.
And again, we are okay with venturing back down to the dungeon tonight.
As
Not
long as we
waiting
get
for morning. Yeah,
9
you would still
hours.
get. Mm-hmm.
Well, underground, it doesn't
longer.
make a difference if it's night or day.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is it a long rest?
Still counts as a long rest.
I do need a token, please.
What sort of token?
Just a token. I can make an NPC, I think.
You mean another sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because
Literally just make another subsection that says Adrian's pets.
see, I'll go out with the hags, and then when we come back, I'll just spend whatever time's left, just basically short resting, so I don't get exhaustion or
And
anything.
you'll see me just shoving fish scales in the dragon holes and painting, like, make it go black to make it all matte.
Isn't that right? So, when you're going out, Janian, you can imagine fairly well that these things happen to know a lot about their habitat, and it's pretty evident. They know exactly what each plant does, whether it's good, bad, beneficial, harmful, or anything like that. You make fairly good time once you get away from the city itself. Not the city, sort of village, as it were.
Main things I'm looking for are seeds and stuff like that to take back to the droids, and in particular a root or some kind of plant or something that would have a paralysis effect.
Paralysis specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. And give me 1 second because I'm going to.
It's not back in 5 hours. Kill the hags.
Well, they're with him.
I know, but I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I guess they've run away, but same difference.
But now they have names. Randomly generated. They're chatty. They're evil. But they're also
well with the
chatty.
goblin.
They're intelligent,
works.
you know. They know when to be evil, when not to be evil, and exactly. And at this point in time, they're in your debt. Sure, guys were the ones who were killing them, but they're intelligent enough to realize that you made an effort not to. So they're being frank, they're being helpful.
They have
They would
what's it
also
called
probably
again?
realize
Stockholm
that
syndrome?
they attacked first.
Well, I'm not exactly walking around hand on the hilt of
Sure.
my
I
sword
mean,
or
I
anything,
imagine
but
they're still bound, right?
I
Definitely
I
have
wouldn't
manacles
have-
at least, yeah.
I won't have like released anything like that.
I don't
But,
think he's.
I mean, I'll make sure they have as free a movement as possible without being a risk.
Okay.
Like they're on chain gang or something.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
This
Goblin has a chain gang.
This handcuffs more shackle.
Right.
And I'll make it pretty apparent, you know. that,
Jenny,
like,
we're gonna get you a whip. You're gonna be the slave master, okay?
I thought I had one at one point.
Did
Don't
you?
don't give Jenny in the.
Let me get a nature check from you, Janian, as well.
I did one before when I
Did you?
first mentioned it.
Oh, you
It's
did.
21.
That's pretty good. With them, watching you, helping you, you managed to get a fair amount of supplies. And not only that, but you specifically find poisons,
Yep, I'm fine with the poison.
and you find components for healing potions. Now, you managed to get not only the plant itself, but the seed for 10 of each.
Wow.
So
You
again,
put the notes of what
Is
they
that
are.
just like a basic poison, or is that the paralysis one?
since you were specifically looking for paralysis, we can say it is 5 of paralysis and 5 of a poison.
Now, is that the plants or the seeds? Or both?
Both.
As you gather it, they stop, they work, they attempt to teach you how as well to do it, but, you know, whether or not that works.
Add it to the list. By the by, can I identify those 2 potions?
You sure can. One is a potion of... let me check. Fire Giant Strength.
If that's Rick.
And one is a potion of Superior Healing.
Nice.
I'll chuck the... Whenever we get back to camp, I'll keep the different poisons and chuck the seeds and everything in the general party loot to take back to the
I
tribes in
already
the city.
put it.
Yeah, the poisons I'll hold on to though myself.
Oh, you hold on to the poison one so you keep the paralyzed in the.
Oh yeah, he said there's 5 paralyzed poisons and 5 normal poisons.
Yes.
What are you keeping on you? What's going in the loot though?
The seeds and the healing potion supplies, and I'll keep the 5 paralysis poisons and 5 poisons.
The plants. Okay. What were the healing supplies? I didn't get a number for those.
That's just the raw plant resources to make normal healing potions.
But how many? I didn't get a number.
Oh, I'm
10.
sorry, it was 10. Yeah.
Enough to make 10 potions. And seeds for 10 plants.
So is there any other things that we would like to attempt to accomplish before we fast forward until 9 hours later?
Bonding with the witches, I'ma join that covenant. I want that spell casting.
Sure.
Can you though, as a male?
Who knows?
They can only make females, I guess. So
They would be
maybe.
very skeptical of whether it works. And of course they would introduce themselves as Cheeky Sadie and Wild Sue.
Tag gender is very fluid.
Cheeky Sadie's
Oh,
spot.
just gonna be- Just gonna say, oh, cheeky Sadie. Just gonna. It's Rick. That's Rick.
That's right, you're Cheeky Sadie. Or
Just gotta have someone called Sadie.
you got dibs on Cheeky Sadie? Is that what's...
I mean, generally people.
Sue Fleshbone. How do you not go with Sue Fleshbone?
Because her name's Sadie. I mean, besides the fact that people called Sadie fuck your plans up, then
Oh, gosh.
come on, her name's Sadie.
All right. So if there is nothing else, it has been 9 hours, and we are ready to go down. What would we like to do with the 2 sea hags?
We have no choice but to leave them up here.
Well, I mean, we can bring them.
We just tell the bullywugs to watch the sea hags, tell the sea hags to watch the bullywugs, and tell them to kill each other if any of them makes.
Tell it's the prize, but make sure they don't try to kill anyone, eat anyone, or get away. And don't eat food from them.
You could leave your familiar with them to make sure they don't get hurt.
The Trudgemank can't go in the dungeon, so it's probably with them. The Trudgemank's been chilling at the door the entire time. It can't fit in the tunnels.
Right.
So I'll just leave the Trudgemank.
So, I mean, if you want to give it a command to...
I'll tell it to guard.
Okay.
And make them guard and, detain.
Let me get a persuasion check from whomever happens to have the highest persuasion.
Guts?
Ain't me.
Guts, will you have 5?
Presumably what we would be telling the bullywugs is to watch over the sea hags, but not to harm them.
Don't hurt them, but don't listen to them either.
Sure. Does that sound?
Political prisoners.
Yes.
You there, Gus? You might be muted if you are, but persuasion.
Sorry, you cut out. I'm sorry. Roll persuasion.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna jump out and pop back in.
Oh.
While Grim does that, I'm gonna quickly make coffee.
Oh, he's back already.
I'm back. I didn't think I need to restart. Oh, you've got 2 little tokens there. I see.
Damage.
All right, so back into the dungeon. I don't really know why I took our tokens off. It's not like we didn't know we were going back in.
Yeah. Still amateur.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oy vey. So none of the rooms have repopulated. So if we would like, we can do one of, I don't know, several different things. And you can tell me right now. We can try to get rid of these constrictor snakes who are still sleeping. It is early morning on the 13th day. Still early enough that it is dark. We can head into this room to scope out the other rooms.
We're still seeing the bullywug camp, by the way.
Move us.
Right.
Just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
We can fight the constrictors. We can scope out the rooms to the south. We can scope out the rooms to the north. Or we could head to where the hags told us where the stairs were.
Well, I'm a little OCD on these kind of things. Let's check out the other doors first.
Okay.
I mean, there's got to be treasure scattered throughout.
Let's try to keep our resource drain at a minimum, though, so when we fight the dragon, we have more stuff to use.
What?
So let's not use all our actions and spells if we do get in a fight.
Oh.
Keep our resource drain down, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds nice in theory.
Right?
Did you say chug all the potions and rage
In theory.
really quickly?
No,
So
no,
there's
no,
nothing
no.
left for the dragon.
I'm gonna
think that's
keep
what
the
he said.
superior. I'm gonna keep the superior healing. I'm gonna give Rick the fire strength potion.
Okay.
Save it for if you need it during the dragon, use it, but save it for the Hydra if you can.
I'm back.
Yeah,
You're gonna need it. Can we just squeeze the octopus in some rooms? See what's up.
Man, I cannot type.
I mean,
I
like,
use the octopus to predict the outcome in the next world.
By the way, the fire giant potion is the 25 strength potion.
Yeah, I had a look at the thing.
Okay, sorry. I could have told you before, but you know. So what room?
It's an hour though.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty significant.
Gives me +7 bonus.
OP, please no. That's +10 to hit with your proficiency.
Well, actually, with my weapon that already has a +10, it's a +12.
Both of the doors to the south are locked. There is also a way through around here as well, which we have not explored. So, which door would we like to try?
I don't care. Might as well do this one here.
All right.
What's behind door number 1?
We actually know what's
Bob,
behind
I'll
the doors.
take door number 2.
Supposedly. Big fish behind this door and big snakes behind this door.
I don't like either of those.
Did we ask what was behind this door?
I did not see where you pinged. Would you please read
The door all the way at the bottom of the hallway.
You did not ask.
Well, I'm thinking either that door or downstairs.
Well, pick a door, and if we're not sending the octopus, then I'll go in first.
Oh wait, can we send the octopus in?
Yes.
Through most doors, sure. If you attempt to send it through a door that you cannot, I will tell you you cannot.
Yeah, I would assume going to the one door, basically we don't know what's behind.
Well, we knew what was behind the doors 9 hours ago.
Sure. The doors are not trapped. You don't even have to check. But again, which door?
Bottom?
So, okay. All right. We're going to be able to say that you unlock it without issues because I see no reason to unlock it or roll it right now. We're not, in combat or anything. But we open the door and we see 2, frankly, sharks.
Are you having flashbacks already, Graham?
Frankly, sharks.
Frankly, sharks.
Are they going to eat us whole? Is this payback?
Which I thought was a super cool picture, too.
Right?
That is pretty cool.
Got the chans, got the ball of sharks.
When you open the door, they notice you, but obviously they cannot head through that door. They are huge in size.
Really makes you think how they got in there in the first place.
A wizard.
Sharks lay eggs.
That's true.
It must have been tiny. Really? Like.
They have live birth, but they have like a lot of them, and it's a whole thing.
Not only some sharks do live birth.
Oh, okay.
Most sharks just lay eggs, though.
Oh, guys, this other door down here is something else, apparently. But, can we just pot shot them the entire time if they can't get out?
Or not, they'd just end up swimming to the other end of the room.
If we ran around the room and went to the bottom door of the hallway.
You probably
Instead of taking
could.
pot shots at them from both.
There is a chance that you would run out of ammunition before you manage to kill them both.
Yeah, Adrian would be the one of us that didn't.
Firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
Well, if you want to
Later, I'm
sit
still
for now,
fine.
Adrian, we will continue and go fight the Hydra, and you can kill the 2 sharks.
That would probably take a while.
Yeah. But, is there anything in the room that we see that we should care about? Any treasure, any bodies, just sharks?
Just sharks. It does appear that there is some trapped air at the top of this room. About 2 or 3 feet of it. Whether that is indicative of something or not, with the 7, you have no idea.
Can the octopus who has a 20 in stealth check it out?
Sure, you can roll stealth. Oh, I see.
rolled
I gotcha. Yeah. Let me just roll.
What sort of trap is in there? Is it like a dart trap?
No, trapped air.
Like there's
Yeah,
room at
yeah,
the top.
trapped air. There's air up at the top. There's not a trap physically. The octopus doesn't really see anything about it.
Let me roll a 10. Does a 10 feel anything to me?
Nope.
Okay, go to the other door then.
The door to the left.
I wanted to check this one out because it's separate. And Tadpole wants to check all the doors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move you guys on down there.
Jania, get on the dragon. It's 5 foot faster with swimming because it was
Where are we going?
down
I mean,
here.
it's
Is
in-
different film.
Ah.
Yeah,
It only really matters when we're in combat.
I guess.
Yeah.
Any other time, we just assumed to move at the slowest party member's pace. Especially when the slowest
So
party
is that
member
what everyone is down with doing? Are we going down to
Sure.
the? Okay.
Sure.
No. I'll boot the door open. Pretty much what I thought would happen.
Well, not quite.
Oh no! No!
I'm just
hold on.
slow at doing things.
He's still adding stuff, guys. Hold on.
I'm so slow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The Kraken inside that room, he hasn't had a chance to put that
Yeah.
icon in.
Rawr. This room is similar to the other 3 rooms that we've seen before, in which there are small holes where the presumably quippers and whatnot can pass from room to room. However, there is a single quipper swarm in there.
Is there gold?
There is not.
Hey, can I retcon something really quick? You said which room had the air in it on the top?
The shark room.
Yes.
And
Shark.
Okay, so I'm not going in
frog
there.
room.
Never mind. Yeah, I just wanted to swim up in the other room and just take a look at the ceiling. Is it anything different? Why I can see air in there?
Yes. It looks like there was sort of a similar thing going on with the quipper rooms, where there were at one point holes in them. However, that structure has been basically broken in. Everything's been damaged up at the top around there, and you can't see very far into there because it's sort of twisty and turny from up there. Like, there's very small tunnels and things like that. But presumably, this was something somebody caused on purpose in order to limit the amount of movement from these fish.
Got it. Okay, so it's not something that we can climb up into, though.
No.
Okay.
Like, you could
Well,
probably hide in one of these little alcoves in it, but I don't know why you'd
right.
want to.
No, that's fine.
Seeing
So-
as Jennings basically missed out on like 2 entire fights by himself, he's basically just beelining for the fish.
Sure. Let's hit an initiative after I clear it.
Initiative.
I keep on hitting cancel, not clear.
Hey,
Although, as you may have been able to guess, this will not be the largest fight there is. But it's quick. It comes in and it attacks you. Janian. And misses.
flexes my chainmail.
Janian, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna slap it with 4.
Slap it.
How is this?
If you're wondering how I'm doing 4 attacks,
No.
I'm using that too.
That's not what I was saying, but I got you.
Ah.
Okay, add that up because I'm bad at math.
Yeah, and I missed out one attack anyway. I thought it rolled all 4, but it only rolled 3.
It rolled 4 attacks.
Did it?
Yeah, there's 4 attacks there.
1, 2,
Wait.
3. Oh, okay, so that's
No,
1,
wait.
2, 3 hits, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 9, 11, 23, 25, 33, 45.
Okay. That is almost enough to kill it, however, not quite enough. Tadpole.
There's just like 3 fish left swimming around after
Okay,
Ginny.
yeah, I will go in
Maybe
and
one.
whack him with my broom. And
Pretty
give it a
much.
good kick. And if I need to, I will also do a kick and then
What do you have?
retreat.
It is unnecessary.
All right. And let's throw a sneak attack at me because I forgot last time. Just because. Okay.
So, obvious exits are to the north. Everyone can pretty much file in.
As long as we take a quick 5-minute breather. Get my action search back.
Okay.
I can't wait till 11th level and I can just slap out 6 attacks.
Slap, slap, slap.
Rick, the door in front of you is made out of iron, and you sing it a little song.
Iron, and it's still not rusted out, huh?
Oh, it's pretty rusted.
Okay.
Does
but
rust
it
happen when it's completely submerged?
is unlocked, but it is stuck.
Can we assume I'm throwing anything edible in my bag of holding each time we kill something?
I can assume that. I have no issues with that.
Okay.
But
And
I
at the end,
would
I
ask
say-
you to
Yeah.
keep track of like what you throw in, like, a quipper
Sure.
mob, yada yada. And then
Sure,
at
sure.
the end we'll, tally it
You'll
all
just
up.
say, perfect. Will do.
Tadpole's just going to open their bag in 3 days' time, and the worst bullet could come out of it, man.
So if you'd like to force down the door, you can. Straight strength check.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Like,
Someone else. Let's get Tadpole on the job.
I'd like to think you didn't pay attention to the fact that it was just very rusty, and so you just sort of went to push it open. You're like, well, I don't understand what's going on. You can't open this door.
He went to kick it, kicked the wall.
And that is not good enough to open the door either, Tadpole.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Get a 16 back at least? No, really? Fuck's sakes.
I'm afraid a 16 is not great enough either.
Guts. Guts.
If everybody would like to
Just-
try, everybody
you
can
just-
go ahead and just roll it. We don't got to move our tokens there.
Rick, just smash it down with your axe.
On that
It's
iron
made
door.
of iron. I don't want to dent it.
You don't want to dent your magical axe.
Yes,
What
it's
one
very
button?
pretty. Does
I-
21 open the?
We take a while. I'd like to think that
Yeah,
everybody takes a
I
little bit of
haven't
time
needed-
to make fun of Rick.
As the door goes gong, gong,
It's
gong.
like I have a -1 to strength. There's no way I could knock that down.
Whatever's on the other side of the door. Oh, we're surprised you're here. Gong.
And we can see
So much for
into.
stealth.
Everyone's laughing at me for not even trying to open the door, but I'm the only one that opened the door.
I'll be looking for secret doors and passages and stuff like that as we go, just so you know.
I've been going by passive perception on that
Perfect.
one, so
Okay, no
yeah.
problem. Just want
Okay.
to make sure you knew I was.
Gotcha. I generally assume everyone is in, this sort of situation, as it were. We get into the hall and we can see pretty much all the way down. Would we like to fill into the room?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Not a trap.
Not a trap, but 4 of them.
It's several traps.
Including a mimic.
The
There's
mimic
actually a
is.
trap.
Yeah.
There's a
Including
mimic,
a mimic disguised as a trap.
there's a mimic disguised as a trap disguised as a mimic.
Very interesting.
Or maybe there's a trap mimic.
A mimic trap, yeah.
Two ways through from this room right here, south and north.
What kind of doors to the south?
They are wooden, or rather, it is wooden.
Look for
Is
traps.
it trapped?
Nothing.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
Step aside. Crack my knuckles. Not with these tools. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Never mind.
That is enough to get in.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Hey.
We get through, and very, very sort of in large, big, bold, all across the walls in Goblinoid is written, "Do not open the next door."
Well,
What kind
everybody
of
knows-
door is
I
that?
totally understand Goblin, and I only know that means one thing.
Kick that
Is this
fucking
door locked?
open.
It is locked. It is an iron door. It is rusted shut as well as locked.
Well, let me try to open it or unlock it at least.
I'll let Ted will at least try not.
And then back away, far away.
I'm gonna. Before I even try and open this door, I'm gonna tell everyone to get.
You managed to unlock it, but it is still pretty much shut. You would have to break the door or bend it. Either way, whatever happens is you're not going to be able to shut this door once you have it open.
Yeah, but can we shut the door here?
The one right above it, you can. It's just
Huh. We're just going to shut you in.
Have fun.
you leave Rick to his own devices.
I'd be in there
Just
with.
bang on the door if you need help.
Yeah, if no one was coming in, I was going to walk away. But if someone wants to come in, I'm going to try and open the door.
Well, I think when we go through dungeons and stuff, the general thing would be me going in
Right.
just before Rick, because he can basically just swing over my head, and I'm basically just a moving shield.
And I mean, like, I do need this. I've got the strength to open doors and things. I'll give this door a try. With some backup behind me.
Hey, so question.
Mhm.
I realized I actually have
Oh, I just knock on the door again.
I have a portable battering ram in my bag of holding. Does that give us advantage on opening doors?
I gotta
It
look
gives
up
you
to
a
see how
bonus.
that one
I got it.
works.
It's in the player's handbook.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You gain a +4 bonus. And if another player helps you, you get the +4 and advantage.
Okay, well, there you go. Because that is one I am not used to.
Alright?
Who possibly brings useful items with them down into the dungeon?
Right.
Yeah.
Who prepares?
You'd be surprised what I got in my bag of holding. You gave me a certain dollar amount of gold pieces that I could purchase stuff with. Boy, I cleaned out the store.
So how much do we all actually want to get into this room? Because I can try again,
Janie
but
can try as
I'm
well.
getting a bad feeling of not being able to open it.
Well, if I were to store treasure, I would put a sign like that.
I don't do it.
I'm afraid not.
Open it. Go for it. As I stand back prepare to close the door.
You are making a fair amount of noise at this point.
Is the basilisk maybe we were told about?
You do.
That's an 18 with the ramp.
I'm going to roll this. Hopefully you cannot see it. Never mind. Mysteriously, nothing happens.
It doesn't open?
It does not open. Now it opens.
It's the thing that kills us, not even the dragon. This. Hey, it's a friendly friend.
It's tough to see at first. But there's something in this murky water along with you. It's been trying to bust down this door shortly after it heard you attempting to bust down this door. From the murky water, it sort of swirls through it. It's big, at least at first, and then it sort of condenses down. Roll initiative. Ugh. I gotta roll again, but... Oh, that's not supposed to be.
Isn't Adrian the one that opened the door?
No, it's...
Rick.
No?
What do you mean?
Rick again.
What do you mean? I'm not even over there.
I thought I heard you say something about 18 with the...
Oh no, I was adding the Porbo Vam to your bonuses.
Adrian, it is your turn.
Oh, no, the dragon gets to go.
I don't...
I just rolled it. I wasn't still rolling stuff. There we go. To heal, though.
Adrian.
Can I stand in Rick's space?
Yes.
You just see me swim above Rick. What'd you find?
Let me just...
It's water, I think.
Is it happy to see us?
I think it's water that wants to kill.
Well, that's what you get for swimming in the water, I suppose.
You get for peeing in the pool. They don't like it.
You don't do that kind of stuff. Ah, 26. I presume that hits. So
That certainly hits, yeah.
3 damage.
But not for much. Rick, it is your turn.
I really don't know if I want to rage yet. I want to save my rages, so I'm not going to rage yet. But I'm going to...
But then you take more damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. But I only do get 4 rages. No, I will rage. I will rage. I'll take a couple of X attacks at it.
Well, those hit.
I mean, I might get an attack opportunity on me, but can I move up here just so other people can
You
get in
can.
and get in the fight?
And it would.
Alright, now we have one turn to pile into the room. It's used its reaction.
Right.
When you hit it with your axe, it sort of freezes somewhat. It certainly becomes more solid. Now you can definitely see its form much better. And it appears to be that of some sort of elemental of water. It does put an attack on you as you are going past it. But it misses.
Indeed, it does.
Tadpole, it is your turn.
Okay, how do you do the thing where you can do corners to tell your distance? Was it Q?
You hit Q.
Yeah,
Q and then move? Like,
You would hit Q when you want to, put a
And-
spot down.
did that do it?
No.
No?
Well, I mean, it's legit.
hold your token around and then like hover over the square you want to go to and click Q while your token's in that square while you're still holding it.
Okay, so I've clicked on my character.
Hit
and
Q
Hit Q.
Yeah.
as you're dragging it, though. Like, pick it up. Start to
Okay.
move it, but hit Q. And for example,
And then you should get a ruler out, and when you
Ever played RTS
press
game?
Q again,
like that.
Okay, so Q, move, Q again.
Q.
Did that work?
They moved once, yeah.
It moved, but it didn't bring up the movement.
Okay, we'll figure it out later on. Anyways, all right. Whack, whack, kick. With advantage.
Yep.
And then run away.
That all hits it, and it all hits for full damage as it is partially
And I get a
frozen.
sneak attack. There's my sneak attack on one of them. Actually remembered this time.
All right. It's whatever the water equivalent of bloodied is.
Leaky?
Janian, it's your turn.
moisten.
I'm just trying to think of where I can move without being just like directly in the door.
Remember, we can move in
No.
the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
share a spot with a Rick then, and
Okay.
then
Did it do it? No.
I'll slap
It
at it
did not.
twice. Why did you have to run away, Tadpole?
Huh? Because I've got the mobile feet. And
Yeah, but I
don't
could
wanna
have had
hit.
advantage if you'd stuck.
Yeah, but you having an advantage and me getting hit, the priorities are
Guts.
Wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna get 15. I think that's as far as I can move.
Okay.
Wonder.
All right.
let's see, Q. No.
It is going to move to where both of you are. And it is going to thaw out. So, each creature in the elemental space take a DC 15 strength saving throw. Well, that's
Flex.
a save. You as well, Rick?
Flex.
That's a save.
Both the Goblin and the Dragonborn are just like, no.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it is also going to attack you, Rick.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
Do you not have your shield up?
Nah,
Oh.
but I'm raging.
For 5 bludgeoning if you are raising. Skellington's turn.
I don't think they could make it in there, so they're just gonna do guard.
Do you even have one-handed weapons besides your javelins?
The club.
I've got the bone club, and that's it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I think like you use exclusively two-hand, don't you?
Mostly, but I want to try and get a ring where two-handed weapons you can wield one hand. Eventually.
Go, go, dragon. Nom.
Gets its acid breath over the elemental and me.
And that's its turn.
Okay.
Now from here, can I see the elemental at all?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. From there? Yes, although it would be behind cover.
Okay. I got a goods. That doesn't hit anyways.
No, I'm afraid not.
Oop.
Rick, it is your turn.
Kool-Aid Man, that elemental.
I'm gonna move out of the space of it. Just by that far, and then do the good old reliable hit it with an axe.
It hits once. It most certainly hurt, but not quite dead. Tadpole, your turn. It has frozen again, so it has become more solid.
All right. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Advantage on all three because of back tactics.
Yeah. Like, if you don't remind me, I will forget every single time, so, you know.
Just making sure.
No, that's not a joke. You should probably remind me every single time.
Oh, and sneak attack. Boom.
That is enough to kill it. It sort of dissipates into the water. Roll me perception checks, everyone who is in that room. That would be Tadpole, Rick,
When it died? Okay. Yeah.
Janian.
Ah, you fucker.
You think any
An
of us
8 is a high roll. Yeah, that's great.
I'm sorry, Guts, you can't see in there.
Oh.
All right.
I would like to investigate this room, thank you.
I'm looking for all that treasure. If it's got something like that, it's got to be.
I think this was just a prison cell.
Well, it's obviously a vault.
All right. Well, if you would like to investigate the room, please, by all means, roll that beautiful dice.
Investigation.
Yes, and whomever.
Ooh, whomever.
Mhm.
I'm whomever.
That's me.
23.
Wow. Save.
Wow.
I'm disgusted.
See you either.
Saved by Adrian, finding the DC 20 thing.
Yay.
So,
Are you sure it wasn't me?
I'm 100% sure it wasn't you. With the 2 1s. Towards the north wall, there's a hidden panel. It's not exactly a room or a doorway, but it's just a very small hidden alcove. And in the alcove, there is what looks like a crystal. The word escaped me. It looks like that bowl that you put wine in to chill it. Gosh.
Google, help me. Wine chilling bowl. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like,
There's this shit crystal fridge.
No, it's not like a refrigerator.
Ewer kind of thing.
Decanter?
Ewer. Like, yeah. That's a jar.
A ewer?
No,
gosh, I can't
it's
remember.
more like a fancy jar.
Oh, AFK from it.
I mean,
For chilling or for letting wine
look,
breathe?
I
'Cause
swore there was a different word for it, but it says wine chiller. Why not?
Okay, what is it?
Yeah, but regardless, there's some sort of like crystal pitcher type deal.
Like, is it one of those bowls that you throw ice and a bottle of water in and it's all fancy like?
Yes.
I think they're
So it's
called
basically
drops.
just a bowl.
Yeah.
You could totally just call that a bowl.
Yeah, I swore there was a fancy name.
Ice
for it.
bucket?
I want it for my restaurant.
Well, let's see what it is first.
It's a bowl.
Yeah, does it do a thing?
Chiller?
I investigate for traps.
It's not trapped.
I Indiana Jones it.
Okay. As it turns out, it was in fact trapped.
I'm dead, guys. So long.
You take 3d20 force damage.
Wow.
Not 20.
Dead, guys.
I was hovering over the 20 and I said it. It's only 3d10.
Still.
3D100.
Oof. I'm bloodied.
Would you like?
You broke up, but yes, I would like healing.
3d20. Woof.
I mean, if
Dead.
my rage hasn't quite worn off yet, I'm just gonna yell at Adrian. Why don't you try being angry about?
Can I get a second level, please?
Do you not have healing potions or anything?
I have the superior healing potion we just got. I don't want to use it now. Can I get the second level by chance?
Yes.
So 1d8, please. Okay. Oh,
Love that.
yeah, right? Okay, I have less than 5 maximum. I'm good now. Is this... I cast Identify. Is this magic at least?
It sure is.
Did you add the 9 and the 8?
Yeah, I put 2 together.
Did Guts just use a level 1 and a level 2 spell?
Yes.
Ah.
But
Oh, wow.
the second one should have been more, but that was a bad roll.
I thought you guys were only using one spell on it.
That's what
And
I
you were just
wanted,
using a
but...
level 2.
I mean,
yeah, that's what
but
I
look
wanted.
at the level 2 though. The
Yeah.
level 2 was worse than the
Then
level
level
1.
1.
Yeah.
So
What
this is going to be one of those items, one of the rare items that actually requires attunement. But what it does is that it periodically summons water elementals without control.
What the hell would we want this then?
Well,
I'll
once
take
you
it if
attune
no one
with
else
it,
wants it.
you can control said water elemental.
But until we do it, attacks us randomly.
Pretty much.
I guess I'm attuning to it.
Well, we can figure out who gets what soon.
I guess we'll leave this here so it doesn't kill us while we're fighting a dragon. Right.
When we have to summon.
Or it randomly summons them.
I don't like that. Yeah, leave it.
And
If we're not attuned
so-
to it, it's not under our control. So we either go back up for an hour, take a short rest, I attune to it, or
It'll
we
take longer
keep it-
than an hour to attune to this one.
Then we'll just keep it here for now. We'll come back for it.
Okay.
just be warned, we may have to fight another one of those things when we
It's
get
not
back.
Elemental though, you know what I mean? It's come back before we leave, kill it again, and grab it. But I still that's that's why worth a decent amount of money. Considering water stuff is important, and how much are rare items usually?
A lot.
So that's
Again,
probably
things vary,
probably-
but
our entire trip's worth of money right there, honestly.
probably not that much.
But
You are like 20 grand in the hole, not including what you've picked up.
yeah. But what's in this room?
Nothing. Pure and simple nothing.
What did they say was in this room?
Giant snakes.
Let's avoid the snakes. What's that? That's the wall.
Yes, I have no idea why it.
Okay, what I missed. What kind of fortune did we acquire?
We found a crystal. Let's just go with the canter kind of thing.
Sure.
A bowl. It's a crystal bowl. It summons water elementals randomly, but unless you're attuned to it, which it does require attunement, then they attack you.
Hmm.
So we're leaving it there because it takes more than an hour to attune to.
We're leaving it?
We don't have time to attune to it.
Well, throw it in the bag of holding.
Do you want hostile water elementals in your bag of holding?
Well, they can't hurt anything else in the bag of holding, can they?
Until they get out.
It's not like a big room, right? It's an alternate dimension.
Right.
If the
I
DM,
assumed everything's in its own little dimension.
the DM says they can't get out and kill us from the bag of holding, I'm okay with it.
I'd say it's
Yeah.
unlikely it could get out and kill you.
I'll draw the drawstrings closed. It'll be fine. I'll double knot the strings.
Maybe be careful putting things into it.
Yeah. You open it up, water just drowns you all of a sudden while you're in water.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if you want to take it, but yeah,
So, crystal ball, water elemental.
yeah. Crystal bowl.
Bowl, yeah. Well, then, not ball.
Oh, bowl, B-O-W-O. Okay.
Yeah.
Really, it's probably worth a good chunk of change. We'll probably pay for a decent bit of this if we get it back. But of course, we were greedy, right, Tadpole?
Greedy? You could probably say that.
We want more stuff. We want the people. We want the rest of the loot. You know what I mean?
Sure, absolutely. I'm right there with you. Sure. We'll go with that.
Sure. What's this door do? Octopus is at it.
When you
Grim
get
and
to
Grim?
this
Oh.
door,
Huh.
Why?
I mean, the rest of the map is just the two other floors and it's not that big. Ooh. What does his octopus eyes... What do octopus eyes look like? Oh,
There are a bunch of bullywugs in there,
stealth octopus.
and they
The
are
octopus...
currently beating another one of the bullywugs.
That's none of our business.
Certainly happens to be the largest.
Sorry, wrong room.
Are they beating him up because he's fat?
No, they're probably doing a...
Unlikely.
It's an exile.
I'm going to take
deciding
bets.
who's boss.
That's right. Can I do an insight check to kind of get an idea of what is going on? I mean, why? You know, do I look like... Is it a mugging? Is it like a gang war? Is it...
Sure, go ahead and throw me an
You know,
insight.
see if I can get some kind of insight of what's going on here. Yeah, it is obviously a mugging.
They're robbing him, yeah.
They're robbing him because he's fat.
Quick look,
Because he's
any-
fat.
Yeah.
Fat shaming.
Quick look, is there any treasure in the room?
There looks like there's a little bit of stuff. This room is definitely one that's been more lived in. You know, the bullywugs live here. You know, there's bed set up. There's a place to cook set up. There's chests set up.
They notice the random octopus just swimming around? Do they give a shit?
I presume that it's just sort of peeking under the edge.
Okay.
That it has not, like, gone in.
Alright then, yeah, no, let's avoid that room for now. Shake the bowl, maybe an elemental will pop in the room. Should we head downstairs, guys? Over here?
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna... my token's over there. Stairs. What's this, by the way? Is that another?
So
Oh,
not
it's
only is
down.
the stairs, not only is the stairs, there's another door.
That's just to the snake room.
Presumably.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like it matches up.
presumably.
The wall's right there, you know? It's just a broom closet, you know?
Go on, you may as well get your octopus to look under the
House. Was it kind of
I
peek under
have
it?
done something crazy. Hold on just a second.
Did you break the other maps?
No.
No.
Okay, we're fixed.
Yes, but also no.
I want the Batman cloak. Just putting that out there.
Wait, the what?
I'm just saying randomly, I want the Batman cloak. Cloak of the Bat, rare. We have a disadvantage on stealth checks and dim light or darkness. If you grip the edges of the cloak with both hands, you can fly at 40 speed. But if you fail to grip the edges, and if you're no longer in dim light or darkness, you lose flying. While you're wearing the cloak in dim light or darkness, you can polymorph into a bat. Or retain your mental scores. It's a Batman cloak.
I like it.
Are we in this room, presumably?
Yes.
Are you copy pasting us in?
Maybe?
Oh god, there's another page? Dear god, why? Oh, okay.
You just drag yourselves over.
Where
Okay.
is it? Shift ping me.
Just zoom out.
It's slightly to the right.
Makes no sense. Oh, okay.
If it doesn't make any sense, does it make dollar?
Ugh.
Oh. I lost my Adrian token. I'll put a new one down.
Sure. Doesn't matter.
She's just gonna come across a random Adrian somewhere in the dungeon.
Like, what the...
Right? It's me, you're not me. Octopus.
Spoilers.
It suctions cups the door.
Alright, and opens it up. Revealing...
The
nothing
dragon?
that you can see.
Stealth octopus proceeds to suction cup on the ceiling like in Mission Impossible.
Okay.
And then I can just swim up there. Or are these all wooden doors or whatever?
Wooden doors, yes.
Peeky peek. Anything in it?
Yes. There
Oh.
is something.
Is it a dragon?
No. It looks to be another pile of gold and gems and stuff that again looks somewhat gnawed on.
No fish seen though.
No fish seen.
Okay, I'll send the skeletons in then.
Okay.
Not
Is
All right,
this-
hold on.
Oh, I'm trying to. There you go.
So, man, I'm having more trouble with tokens than anyone
Is it
would believe.
lagging kind of thing, or if it's lagging?
No, it's not lagging.
just
I just can't select the damn things.
Oh. What are you?
Why can't I select these god-forsaken?
Is that on the right layer?
I mean, it wasn't, but it is now. So when you get here, some sort of...
Wait, like where we were standing?
Yes, well, specifically where your skeletons are standing. Some sort of ooze sort of drops down from the ceiling where it was flattened against it. And it engulfs the first skeleton, the one that happens to be to the left.
Hey, skeletons are friends, not food.
It surrounds its skeletal body, and it takes...
That hits.
It was an automatic hit, but it's what I had to do to acid damage.
Oh, no.
Whatever it has carrying on it now has a permanent -1 if it had armor, -1, and if it had a weapon, it now has a -1 to attack.
Fuck rust monsters. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. However, past that, it does not appear to notice you or anyone else at all. It does not react to them. It just sort of stays and, you know, tries to eat the skeleton.
That scavenger. Can
Uh,
I make an arcana check against this?
mm-hmm.
No idea.
It looks like some sort of ooze, but you couldn't exactly tell anything about it. It appears to be brownish in color.
Is it blocking the doorway now?
Not
I'm gonna see if I can check in.
exactly.
Tadpole, what do you know about oozes? You make a lot of puddings.
So it's something called a what is it called? A mud bog.
Mud bog.
It is a ambusher type ooze. Acid damage, very slow, but very good at concealing itself. Acid damage, you would probably know not to attack it with weapons you do not want eaten by acid.
Including magical weapons?
With the exception of magical weapons.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to attack it then.
It subsists on pretty much any matter you can imagine. It prefers meat, although, you know, it pretty much dissolves everything.
Yeah, I guess we should beat it with a stick.
Okay, so how are we attacking this thing?
Magic weapons, curb stomping it.
Okay, so
You know the video with the guy on the ground?
We need what do you call it? Initiative?
not particularly.
Sound weak.
This thing is no threat to you once you've seen it, basically. So, you know, if Rick would like to beat on it and kill it, that's a thing that Rick can do. Because he
Rick,
has,
beat
you know,
it up.
magical or ranged
Eat it.
stuff.
It's eating my friends, Rick. Please help.
I have both magical and ranged.
Okay, well then let me get attacks from you, because it does take a little while to do it. I'll be honest, I cannot ever imagine you missing this thing unless you hit a 1.
My magic weapon doesn't get dissolved out.
Yeah, but if you roll a natural 1, you miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, give me some attacks. And that is easily enough to kill it. But you now know there are bad things around. Oh my gosh,
She got a little smooth. But was this door that I was standing in front of trapped?
No. And it is also unlocked.
I'll probably open it.
All right.
Oh, a door with a door.
Is there any ooze in the room?
Any dragons in
You're
there?
going to have to roll perception for that.
You have to check the ceilings now. Come on, Grim.
There
No.
are not any in the room. I'll be back in just a moment. I have... All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm not sure if you're the only one back.
Oh, did everybody leave?
What?
That means I'm going to grab some coffee. Be back again.
Yeah.
And that goes. God's dead. I haven't heard anyone else talk besides Adrian. Not sure.
All right, back again. I mean, it would be rude not to drink the coffee.
Rude.
To the
Rude.
coffee. It would be disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll go with that.
No, man. Excuse me. So we take it nobody else is still back?
No, man.
All right, so what would we like to do? Where would we like to go?
The octopus checks the ceiling of this room.
Roll perception. Nothing in there.
Okay, which way do we want to go? Oh, what was in this door, by the way?
Wooden door. From what we can see. Another small hallway.
Okay, should we just follow 1d3, guys?
Yeah?
Not bothered.
Rick's door.
Hmm. Seems so.
Bookstore.
Not just. I mean, I've already looked in this room and there's nothing in, so I'm just gonna walk into the middle
Rick
of it.
walks in and he gets eaten by a slime.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're a trooper.
Did I tell you? Oh, no.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew I couldn't see shit for a reason.
Yeah.
Bye bye armor.
No, the armor's magic.
Does it ruin armor? Does
No,
it
wait,
ruin
it's
armor
not
that's magic?
It doesn't.
If it is
I've
magical,
got a scale
it does
mail
not.
+1.
But you take 5
I've got a
damage.
+1 scale mail. Yay.
And you are currently engulfed by this thing.
You got that right, Rick. You need a firebolt to help you out.
How do I
Yep.
become not engulfed?
You kill it.
Do I hit it?
That would definitely
can I
hit
attack
yes.
it? Can I attack it while engulfed?
Yes. It's sort of weird, but you can. That's enough to take it down.
Yeah, wow.
You know, it's
Wow.
it is a surprise sort of trap.
It's
Very good at hiding, but not so good past that.
just a little scare you and wreck your arm.
Oh, just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Should they hit a little bit of gotcha?
Gotcha. Got him.
Gotti.
She'll have Mr. Octopod peep in the next room.
We see in the
Drag-
next room the gigantic shark.
Stealth octopus
I think
engaged?
there's only one. Let's try taking it.
I guess it would be.
He thick.
Damn, boy, he thick.
I love that clip.
For the save, I'm sure we can't see this, but is there a thing there?
A thing?
Yeah, there's like a little slip right here.
Little slip.
Oh, like right here, you see that? The wall ends.
Oh. Bloop.
You're not meant
Oh.
to notice the secret. I mean, this thing can only heal me up to like 8 damage, and I've already taken 10 health. So I'm gonna have one of these.
Alright.
Should I run up my boys for the shooting line? Hey Janian, can we use you as a shield?
Can we yeet you at the shark?
Want to phalanx again, Janian?
So, do we wish to go for the shark, then, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and get initiative down, and we can, you know, do it. I don't know why it has a name. It's a very important shark.
I want that shark meat.
Shark meat. Shark bait?
Alright, Rick, you're up.
Yeah, that kind of is just a giant shark, isn't it?
Move the skeleton back so you can be there.
And I'll go in.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe not that far. I think I may go for a ranged or javelin attack.
Okay.
Is that close enough?
Yeah. I mean, it's at half range, but you're within
I think.
you're within 30 of it. So it may be a
Yeah.
disadvantage. I never remember what
I'm-
javelins are.
I'm gonna throw a
Okay.
couple of javelins at it.
Range 30. So you are at disadvantage. So unfortunately, those
Well,
both miss.
then, yeah. I just throw a toe at the floor.
Well, it definitely know you are there because I believe you are not at full HP, correct?
Rip.
So it
Um,
swims in, it attacks you at
yeah.
advantage.
Whoops.
Oops. Sorry about that.
The skeletons.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get my sheet open. It was lagging.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I want to shoot the shark, obviously. Pew pew.
Sure.
One of those is -1. What you said was it -5 from
No.
the acid damage?
-1.
So that's the first one. Rest of those hit.
3 hits.
For 32 damage.
That's a pretty good hit. The wormling.
Can't make it, so it's going to chill with guts.
Guts.
Cool. Alright. Let me move a little closer. Would I be possible to fit in that doorway?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, and I am going to... I don't know how this is going to work because we're underwater, but I will assume it. I will whisper a discordant melody and cast Dissonant Whisper.
Okay.
Do sharks even have ears? I think they do, but they're not like...
Alright, wisdom saving throw.
It's,
Not really.
it's more just an
Is he
opening on the
particularly
side of it.
wise?
He's pretty wise.
Wow.
16,
for a
does
shark.
that make it?
Give me a sec. Fortunately, it does.
Okay, so it takes half 3d6.
How did you want me to do that? So, like, one. If it's half.
Just roll 3d6 and then
D6, and then we'll take half. Yeah.
All right.
And
Tadpole.
4.5.
Okay.
We round up. We round up to 5 for players.
Nice.
Same old with advantage. Boom, boom, boom. And run away. Woohoo, look at that. And sneak attack.
All 3 of those hit.
And run away.
Adrian.
So I'm thinking if I want to use a thing, if I want to use a... Nah, I'm just going to fireball. You're okay, right, Rick? It's just a giant shark that eats you. Right?
It fucking hurt.
Fireball.
Like- A lot.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna move over, obviously. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. 9 damage.
All right, the owl and
It does nothing.
Janian.
So both miss.
Unfortunately, those are misses. Yes, Rick. You've just been eaten by a shark, or at least a good portion of you has been.
Yeah. I am going to need to rage. So, as bonus action, I will rage, and then I'm just gonna hit it with an axe again. Maybe I'll actually hit it this time.
You did.
Nice.
That I am glad about.
Not only do you hit it, you kill it.
Oh, thank God.
Hey!
Making your
I mean,
rage
like-
pointless.
That rage was not pointless. Like, that took up like a third of my health in one hit.
Fair.
So we avoid the sharks, I guess.
But now we
Yeah,
know.
we avoid the sharks.
Let's
Now we
get some
know.
shark teeth on that. Ooh.
Yeah, I want a shark tooth necklace at least to walk away from that from.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that you would definitely have to butcher before you can get it into your bag of holding.
Not a problem.
I might be just stealing teeth and the fin, but you know, I want a trophy from it.
Okay. In the room. So,
Ooh.
are we taking time to butcher this and all that now?
Oh, yeah.
Or?
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. In the stomach of the shark, we find some things.
Oh.
We find a set of pipes that we don't actually know what does right now. In the room, we find
Give them together.
2,100 gold,
Adding to list.
70 platinum, and 14 gems worth 100 gold each.
Sweet.
So that's add that all up again.
Right. Seems like we could actually make a profit off it. I mean, if we have to fight more sharks, maybe not. But
I mean, long
Well,
run
with my
there,
cooking skill, I should be able to butcher this thing rather efficiently.
you and Jenny are probably both doing that, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Sure, so if we want to take a short break to sort of head through this thing, we can all gain the benefits of a short rest, except for the two of you.
That's fine. I didn't expend any key points, didn't take any damage, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Grim.
So, what?
Spell.
What about it?
Did you say it only lasts within a time?
Did I what?
Magic breathing.
Oh.
The
Yes,
short
I don't
rest
want
is only
that.
like 10 minutes. Not even
No,
that.
not in 5th edition.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Oh,
We go up, we get a recast on it, we come back down.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake. And in addition, for simplicity's sake, I will be ignoring pointless corridors, i.e. this corridor right here.
Okay, octopus investigate. What is an octopus? There it is, under the skeleton. Stealth and perception.
There
Ooh, what
does
does this-
not appear to be anything inside said room.
Is that open?
That is opened.
Sneak around, peekaboo. Dragon?
No.
Peekaboo.
Oh.
Kraken?
Nothing.
An invisible kraken.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Sludge.
Hey Rick, you go first. You have all the magic gear.
Yeah.
Is it-
Oh, run in first.
Actually, the dragon's acid proof. It's just on the dragon that.
Actually,
Well,
enter
we
into
didn't
a
even think
gelatinous
about
cube.
that. It's a bit late. I'm already standing in the middle of the room. Wait. In the middle of the...
See, is he being eaten by a giant mud monster all of a sudden?
He is not.
Okay.
And we're presuming the octopus peeking into adjacent rooms.
Yeah. Again, perception of family before you get eaten again, Rick. Well, good. Yeah, walk in.
I don't think I'm not going to get eaten.
He has not been eaten.
Is this the only door in this room?
No, not quite.
Oh, so I saw a second one. There we go. What's in that open door then? Any monsters to be seen? Any loot to be seen? Wait, wasn't there a giant pile of gold in this room?
Yeah, you picked it up.
No, we got eaten by the mud monster and we didn't go in.
Oh, no, in that room, no. The only thing that we've seen so far is in the shark room.
Hey guys, let's get all the money over here before we get killed by something.
Are you saying you didn't write down what you got from the shark?
No, I'm saying the room, the first room, we never went into because the mud monster appeared. We never got the stuff.
There
Yeah,
wasn't
we
any
didn't
stuff in
actually
there.
go in.
So there was coins with teeth marks on them.
Did I?
Yeah, and that's why we were going to rush into the room. We just said, wait, a mud monster eats a skeleton. So I said the skeleton
Right,
first because
right,
they don't
right.
get eaten by the fish.
Alright, well, then you can move into there.
Skeletons before pelicans. Do any fish show up?
No. But something
Oh.
else does show up.
What the hell is that thing?
Rick, why'd you go down to the fun room?
I didn't go into the fun room.
So it is,
Is that a dragon?
doesn't look anything like its token. It does look
Well,
a little bit like its token. And then do I have the token? I know. But it looks alien, unhuman. All of its hair, quote unquote, is sort of writhing around, and it
It's Bayonetta.
certainly notices you, Rick. Because
How quickly can I run over to this door, rip it off, and put it in this hole?
not very.
So
It points at you.
I wave back.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What are you?
It's like, you're so
Yeah.
ugly.
I am Dragonborn. What are you?
It shambles forward. Just a little bit.
Guy.
Into the doorway.
Hey.
What am I? I am bored.
There's
The
not a
futures
lot
are
to do
bored.
down underwater. Have you ever tried leaving the water? Have you gone up?
Do they want to play a card game?
Let's try caves and cryptids.
I'm hungry.
Hey, Tadpole, you want to cook a feast up?
What
for
kind
you?
of things do you eat?
Flesh.
We have fish.
Yeah, sharks.
I mean, we all eat flesh, but what kind of flesh? Do you eat fish flesh or human flesh?
I eat what's available to me. And I
Fair
must
enough.
say,
Give us some of our food.
you're looking very tempting.
I mean,
That's really
I
gross.
may look very tasty, but if you ask me, you're the one that looks very tasty.
Well, charm?
Let me
Yeah,
Or,
Rick's
no, I
hitting
feel like
on the thing.
that's a threat.
let me get a persuasion.
Sounds like a mating call.
I can't tell what that sounds like. I feel like it's the bard that should be doing this.
It sort of chuckles at you. Oh, there's a lot of you. What are you doing?
Oh, I've heard tell there's a hydra in this place that
It
we've
steps
come to take
closer
care
to
of.
you.
What are you?
I'm gonna move forward.
It has very long claws that end in sort of what look like dyed red nails. Now, you know that it's not blood because you're submerged underwater, but it sure looks like blood.
Hmm.
You know, if you eat us, we can't take you back to a city full of thousands of fresh people to eat.
Besides, I can attest to these guys that they eat like shit, so they're gonna be very fatty and not good at all. I can tell you that's very gross to eat. Have you ever eaten like a fatty steak? Like, it's disgusting. It's like worthless. You can't get anything good.
Have you ever eaten steak? Like, the fatty bits are the best bits.
It's like all
no,
oily
it
and gross,
depends
and
what
it's
type
not.
of
It's like
steak,
very
right?
salty.
Of course, I've
steak will
had the
leave them
steak
mildly
of
now.
others.
Yeah, so you know how bad fatty parts are. These guys are all fat. And I'm too bony. You wouldn't want to eat me.
Rick, this thing is leaned forward even further and is attempting to sort of gently caress your face with its nails.
Okay, Rick, you gotta seduce it.
Take one for the team, man.
Can I just give it, like, the smallest kiss on the cheek?
Just a little peck on the cheek.
Like, perhaps caress was sort of slightly wrong, but think of it as just very gently scratching around your face. Like, it's not doing the cheeks or so, but, you know, all around your face.
Can I try to
Not enough to
stealthily
hurt
move
you.
closer?
Give me a
So
second.
is it more like a... Is it like a
I'll totally be
romantic
paying
thing, or is
attention.
it...
It's chesting the meat out kind of thing, I think.
I'm just waiting for it to actually charm Rick and send him against us.
Totally paying attention to, like, make sure that it's not going to stab me in the jugular or something. But, you know, I want to see what it does if I give it a kiss on the cheek.
Rick's all into the monster girl thing, man.
So again, you know, it was a slight miss.
We understand, Graham.
Okay.
We're seducing the
Yeah,
monster.
yeah.
So Tadpole, firstly,
Don't-
you start to step towards it,
Mm-hmm.
and it whips its head towards you and says, "Don't!
Don't what?
I can smell your blood.
Really?
I can
it's
sense
that-
it."
He's
Piece
like,
of
fuck.
shark- I think it's that shark meat that I've got in my bag.
You managed to kill some of those, did you?
Oh yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it was no problem.
Yeah, it was rather easy.
Rick, are you bloodied at this point? I forgot. You're not, right?
I don't
He's
think.
injured. I don't think he's like that injured.
Sure. So
I'm hurt.
you are hurt. So there are visible wounds open on you.
Yeah.
So this thing sort of leans in further. And its hair, now that it's very close to you, starts sort of wriggling as if it was alive. And it starts, or at least it attempts to, sort of gently lap at your wounds, like each individual tendril of hair.
Really wondering why we murder bone random civilians, but then this thing is allowed to do this. Like,
I know, right?
Hey, don't
Well,
confuse
that's
the barbarian.
actually the thing. Now that it's like gotten really close and it's distracted by me now.
Aww.
I'm gonna hit.
One of those hits.
One of those hits?
One of those hits.
What if I use the inspiration that I got from the meal a while back?
Whoops, both of those were hit. Would hit then. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Let us roll initiative.
Party wipe, party wipe.
We got this.
Oh, I got them myself.
No idea what it is, but it was licking me.
Oh, we got the name now. It's the Blood Hag.
Just like that sexual harassment, we won't stand for it.
Stop harassing a barbarian.
Again, I don't know why it's got this weird sort of...
I
No
feel
touch,
exposed.
Alright, so
Yeah,
Adrian,
better.
you
Well,
are
definitely
first up.
It's about to curb stomp Rick. That's what's happening. Like I can see it about to slash his face off, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 40 feet. What do I got? What fits 40 feet?
I mean, presumably it's gonna rip your faces off.
Would this count as humanoid enough for humanoid spells to affect it, or no?
Yeah, it's humanoid.
Okay. Curb stomp, go.
Curb stomp, sorry? Oh, whole
The
person.
curb stomp spell.
Wisdom saving throw.
The free crit spell. It fails.
It
By
fails.
1.
Ooh. Okay.
Shame it turns next. It's probably gonna get out of it. If it doesn't, hey, crits. And of course, action skeletons, all the undead, murder the hell out of it.
Right, well, it is its turn. It is paralyzed, so it can't really do much, I think. Let me just look real quick. No, but it gets
Can't do
to save at the end of its turn.
And it fails again.
And I am bad at rolling dice.
Tadpole, you get free crits. Go
Tadpole, it's your turn.
Hold on. I get to try to kill a blood hag, but I want to talk to you a sec. Okay, I am going to go in and boom shakalaka, and spend a key point and do an extra attack by doing Fury of Blows. All of these are with advantage, and look,
All of them crit. Good,
and
fit
I'm
5
going to
feet.
step back.
Did you move 5 feet closer, or was that?
Yeah,
the-
yeah. I just
Okay.
yeah.
Those all crits then. So
Well, they would all.
I don't think it's going to survive 4 more ranged attacks, Rick, and then Janian.
They would all be crits if they all hit. However, only the punch has hit.
They're all with
Only-
advantage.
All with advantage.
only the 26 hits it.
Yes.
What? We'll crit for the 26. Dear God.
Oh well, then I get add my sneak attack to that.
Mhm.
Of an
And
extra 1. Woohoo!
you
And
also
then-
get to roll
and
a
roll
1d6 as
another
well.
D6.
Yeah.
Another
I get
one.
I get to roll a 1d6.
Yeah, it's the crit
It
damage.
doesn't sound like a.
That's it. It's a crit.
I
So
mean,
16 damage.
whoops. Plus 16. All right, the skeletons.
So we move
Okay, I gotta wait
closer.
AFK for just a minute.
Sure,
Way back before my turn.
sure. And if you're not, we'll run you.
You know, crossbow bolts, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How do those hit?
You're looking at 24s to hit.
Okay, Rick, please kill it with 2 beautiful crits.
Rick, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna smash it with an axe again, just because
As
it
recklessly
is
as you
what
can.
surprised it in the first place.
Oh, thank God.
Yep, those are both hits.
You crit the slashing and you crit
that's-
the cold.
Yes, that's the way
I
we've
think it's
been-
just
So 1d12, 2d12, and 2d8.
Wait, is it a D8 for gold? Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Wow, that's a lot of extra cold damage. Compared to the extra slashing damage.
Yeah, for some reason, Guts and the dragon are beneath Janian.
Hold on. I misread. I thought, like, somewhere along the line you did 46 cold, and you were like, you can't do that.
I think that's the total of all the damage.
Yeah. That's what it is, but I was confused. All right, Janian. It is bloodied.
That doesn't matter.
Miss.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, those are misses. Guts.
Alright. By chance, is this hag or whatever it is it wearing anything metal?
It is not.
Fuck.
We need to get you some offensive, like a staff or something.
Yeah.
Just go right
Let's
here.
see. Alright, well, I, in this case, am going to try and deafen. No, not deafen, blind it.
Okay. Constitution.
Oh, I thought that was a wisdom for some reason.
Fuck. Yeah, that's a save.
I'm gonna be honest, that wouldn't have hurt it that much either.
It has terrible eyesight already.
Yeah, it sees just fine, but it can sense your blood inside of you.
That's
Well,
The black dragon.
Are we dead?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We hit it real hard. It's bloodied now.
Okay.
it fails dex saves automatically. Acid breath.
It is barely holding on at this point. You know, its eyes start to go from sort of an enraged thing to a pleading looking.
Still in the spell. That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let it attack. Magic missile level 1.
All right, and that is enough to presumably kill it.
Max damage. That's nice.
Yeah, I've just been smiling at it this whole time after calling it a snack. Oh, fucking.
Now, how much do we know about? Can I find out? Because as a player and DM, I know certain aspects of hags.
Sure.
There are things that they have. But as a character, what do I need to roll to know what I know? Because don't they have like a? All of them have like a little rock or a stone that, if you keep it on you, like you're immune to poison and things like that. I can't. What is it called?
We already have a hag's eye from the other one.
Yeah, the other ones gave you a hag's eye. When you search this, there's nothing on it. You can roll Arcana. It would definitely be an Arcana check for this.
I'm rolling Arcana myself.
Okay, that's fine.
So the way this one works is that there's a ritual, further rituals that just a regular old hag can do in order to turn them into, for the most part, various types of hags. Blood hags are particularly nasty. They like to pull people's faces off and eat them. Just a face.
Oh, so it's the face stealing one. Got it.
Yes.
Not the face. Not the face. Sorry.
They
I
have
want his face.
pretty nasty abilities with the eyesight. They can cause you to start bleeding uncontrollably from any open wounds that you have. Your lungs can fill with blood. All sorts of nasty things can happen. Oh, everybody's... Did I turn into a robot?
There we go. Yeah, you did.
All right, let me...
Oh, much better.
Okay.
We missed everything you said.
You
There's
missed
basically
everything?
Blood. I heard most of it. Blood
Absolutely.
magic.
I
eat
got
your
a few
faces. They eat your blood. They do a lot of blood magic and shit. We're kind of OP, but they couldn't do anything, so we're good.
Yeah, with a 21 wisdom, it managed to fail.
Twice.
Wow.
Yeah, twice.
I mean,
Yeah, they drain your blood. They
kinda-
deal constitution damage to you. They're pretty nasty.
I kind of want to take this.
I think they're
one's
just
head and give it
misunderstood.
to
Hey.
Adrian.
Remember how you
I
were
wanna-
just
I wanna
letting it
talk to-
stroke your face?
Would you say, Rick?
Yeah, I want to take its head and give it to Adrian
Oh,
and talk
thank
to it.
To be fair, it was just really bored.
I mean, we offered it, companionship, and it didn't want it.
No, you didn't.
No, Rick
Come
did.
on, I started offering it companionship, and when it got close enough, I fucking backstabbed.
Right. Big
I
difference.
mean,
Well,
how's
let's check its room, where it came from.
By the way, since Dragon's Breath recharges on a 5 or 6 each round, we just assume it gets that by now between combat.
Sure.
So, like, I can roll 100 d6s if you want me to.
So in the room, you don't find much in the way of material value. You find a lot, and when I say lot, I
What you
mean
got,
a
Ted?
lot of bodies.
Kind of bodies.
All sorts of bodies.
Bodies without face.
Mostly bodies without faces. Yes.
Okay.
Well, let's search the bodies.
Very little is on them. Most of the stuff tended to be sort of not of a humanoid persuasion. You do see of particular interest several of what look like Hydra bodies.
Any of them old face, we can just lie our way out of this and go home.
Any with what?
The specific Hydra head we're looking for had had a blinded eye or something, I think.
I mean, you could take the eyes from it.
Does anyone look like it's been blinded already? Like, is that head? Is that head in here?
No.
Okay.
And frankly, most of them are missing their faces.
We had to cut it off. It was a big battle. Okay.
You could always try to pass it off like that.
No. Don't lie to the chief. Plus, Hydra, that would be some good materials to get. But definitely, I definitely would take the Bloodhag's head.
Just the head? Okay.
I mean, do you want me to reanimate it? I don't want to get any of the blood magic, so what's the point? I guess it's how he has good melee, but I'd rather have the adult dragon. To ride around. How are we gonna fit that out of here? If only coin was here, we could make a hole in the wall and fly it up. What's in Rick's room? Is there a dragon in there?
Nothing.
There's totally no mod monsters in here either.
Nope.
I looked, I couldn't see.
Does the owl see anything?
Nope.
Okay, guys. Oh. Did we... I know I mentioned this like 5 times. Did we ever get the coins? And we came from that room, but we just came because Rick walked by. Can we get the money from this room?
You can now. There are 1,200 gold coins and 24 platinum coins. That's about it.
Okay. More money, more problems.
Excuse me.
So, we're going north or south?
Let's go. Octopus checks the door. Is there a dragon waiting for it?
There is not.
Who is this dragon?
And again, I'm sort of simplifying things.
Okay, what's in door number 2 then?
Nothing.
Just empty, no mud monsters.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, that's all the doors we've come through, so it's just down, I guess.
Where's the door south?
Down or up?
There's nothing up, is there? No.
There's a couple of more.
Oh, there's 2 up
unexplored
there, but
doors.
yeah. Fair enough. Is another locked room saying don't go inside in Galvanoid by chance?
No.
You know, the usual perception. Oh. What's in the room? Anything?
Mm-mm.
Is that just back to we never showed us that door before. Is that just dead end? Oh. Okay.
Most of this floor has been cleared out already.
By the blood hag.
Mm-hmm.
For the sake of it, I just have I'm just gonna have detect magic going. Do I detect anything walking through the halls?
No, not particularly.
Okay. Ooh, a gated room, a portcullis. Does Rick get eaten by anything in there?
He does not get eaten by
Yeah, about that.
anything.
Is there a dragon in this room? Oh, goddamn.
There's no dragon.
Don John, why do you like halls so much?
Open this door.
At this point, the octopus is just riding on Rick. You have suction cups on your head, Rick.
Very squelchy. I'm assuming no mud
wait.
monsters?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Octopus Rick, go bye-bye.
So is this just a wall?
Just a wall.
Well, let's go back up, I guess.
Gotta search for secrets.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
That'd be a great place to have one, but there's not
Right.
one right there.
Thanks, Don John.
How about in this
Good
hallway?
for
It looks like
So through this door, we do see something.
Oh, where are we?
Well, I'm getting lost here. Where are we at?
Up
Wait,
top.
yeah, with me again. Why have the hallway that connects back to itself?
Happens. You never know. Maybe you want to be tactical.
Okay, so we're up here.
Yes.
All
Is
right,
that my dragon?
No, it is not.
And a hydralisk?
It is a
Right.
hydra with 2 heads. Very young.
does it look blind?
No, it does not look blind. It looks.
Do hydras speak? Are they intelligent? I forget.
Hydras are hungry.
Good.
That's the one. No, well, I can't. As a player, I can tell you that. But
They're animal intelligence.
Okay.
they're driven by hunger. They'll even eat their own heads if they get hungry enough.
Hey Jenny, and you want to go first?
Not particularly.
Can we sort of come up this hallway and then like try and through to the other?
What is the Hydra doing?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Rick, go cook salmon. I got backup.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be quiet then. Just wait.
Okay.
You flutter into the room
Well, apparently,
majestically.
being quiet is the last thing I'm gonna do.
You want to try and be quiet, and you kick the door open.
Pretty much it.
So both of these doors are open, or this one here and this one here?
They're actually both closed, but we have seen inside using the octopus looking under the door. They are both wooden doors. They are both unlocked. Oh, Rick, the door you're at? Trapped.
Yep.
At least we know why he rolled
Oh,
the wall
well.
now.
Well then. Not go through this door. Instead, I'm gonna warn everyone else that this door is trapped. Probably quite loudly because I fucked up my stuff.
Right.
Okay, who's going first?
Well, it's not the little squishy monk.
What do I know about hydras?
They're
With
hungry.
nothing apparently.
They're
It's not my
hungry.
forte.
Everybody would know that they regenerate.
They
Okay.
regenerate and they're
Why are
hungry.
we sending the 5 disposable creatures in first?
They won't
No one
do
else
much
is
damage.
actually taking a stand.
What's intelligence?
If no one else will, then yeah, Janian will go in.
So Janian, you go through, and unfortunately that door was trapped as well.
Yeah, Janian got tired of everyone just mulling around outside and literally kicks it open. So I'll take the trap as well.
But it doesn't
I'll walk
damage
through the
you.
trap.
What it is it's a incredibly loud sort of klaxon. Incredibly
Like-
loud is in like shifting city. Incredibly loud.
Dear God.
Wow.
So it
We
is
all
We all
deafened.
take air damage.
very loud. Everyone is deafened. And
Oh, as
the
it's
thing
waking up, then
wakes up. So hit that initiative.
can I slide those in before it wakes up?
No, because it would have woke up when you got through.
Booyah!
I don't know why I clicked twice.
So, question for you, Mr. DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can
I take the
someone
first
purposely hold back? I know you can hold your action, but can you purposely not go in first, but still go in? You know what I mean? Like I know I can go in first, but I don't want to go in first. So can I voluntarily move my initiative down in a game?
I'll let you do that.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I mean,
you'll be moving it down for the entire round, though.
yeah, for the entire
combat, rather.
In combat, yeah, which is fine.
I don't mind that. Where would you like to move your combat down?
After the first person.
So after the wormling or after Jamie?
No, after our first ally.
Okay.
I'm just going to wait for somebody else to go in first before I go in.
I'm literally right next to him, already in melee combat with it.
I accidentally rolled initiative twice, and I got a 19 and then an 8. Can I take the 19?
If he's already in melee, then I'll go ahead and take my initiative. I didn't realize he was in melee. I thought he would just hit down the door.
Temple's at 20, but she's at the bottom. Blah blah initiative.
Right, because she just deferred her turn.
Oh. She's like above me, but.
Which is fine.
And I don't think Guts rolled at all.
Yeah.
They went to the toilet.
Oh. Well, I'll roll for Guts.
They did
then.
say that.
I'm confused. But okay.
Is the other door open as well?
That one is also trapped.
But is it open?
It is not open.
Okay.
That's not Guts. Where is Guts? Oh.
Bathroom.
Guts is in the bathroom. Making a head call. That's what we call it in the Marine Corps.
Right. So, it's Guts' turn. She's going to sneak in, and she is going to... she can't really see it, so she's just going to not do much. Rick, over to you.
I'll walk in and use a couple of melee attacks on it.
Okay.
I'm just assuming they have.
Yep. Ooh. The wormling.
Kind of like just be next to Janie and go in for a bite.
Mm-hmm.
Bite? My sheet's broken. Hold on. There we go. It wouldn't let me scroll. That's a miss.
Sure is. The Hydra.
One hand for both of them. One head for both of them.
Okay. Right now, Rick, as you were fighting the Hydra, you managed to do enough damage to cut off one of its heads. So right now it is solely a one-headed Hydra. It attacks you, Rick, presumably missing. And then, on the end of its turn, it regrows two heads.
Oh, it's a three-headed Hydra.
Now it is a three-headed Hydra. The skeletons.
Going to block the doorway like complete assholes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the drill.
Mm-hmm.
3.
3.
26.
Janian, it's your turn.
I use. Where is it? That to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here. And I'll use my action to open the door. Is it another alarm and trap? I take it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun then.
All right, Tadpole.
So
Okay.
you just open the north door.
Yeah, I'm pulling back into there.
Run in. Whack, whack. I'll spend 1 key point and do an extra attack. These are all with advantage. And run away. Wah! Thing's scary.
All right, that is enough to kill it.
Woohoo!
All right,
What a wiggle.
so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be ending the session right here. This one has been going on for a little while, and, you know, dungeon combat, it gets a little stale after a time.
Can we see what's
Yeah,
next?
I
The
enjoy a
door
good
before we
dungeon
go?
crawl every now and then.
We just see what's in the next room before we go. Is anything?
Nothing.
Oh, where's my dragon?
What about loot
There's none.
in this room or in the Hydra?
I mean, there's a Hydra corpse.
I mean, is there anything in the Hydra stomach?
There is not.
I mean, if playing video games has taught me anything, even a rat eats 50.
Sure. But
So I'm going
no,
to try to butcher the Hydra.
you can butcher the Hydra without much trouble.
Okay, and make sure I have both heads intact, or the 3 heads intact.
Okay. No, it was just presumably a baby Hydra.
So, not only is there a black dragon somewhere in this dungeon, and a Hydra somewhere in this dungeon, they are both somehow reproducing.
Scary thought.
Okay, so question for you.
Mm-hmm.
we'll
You
get a
told me to
black
keep
Hydra.
track.
Yes.
So I have 1 more group of piranhas. The amount of meat I got.
Mm-hmm.
1 more group of piranhas, the big shark, and the Hydra.
Okay.
I want to tally up the gold one last time.
You get about 300 pounds of meat
Okay,
of various cuts.
that's fine. And you don't because mostly it's just for either rations or
Sure,
to sell.
I'm-
You don't.
yeah,
You
I'm
don't
not-
need me to keep track of
No.
this is piranha, this is shark, this is Hydra. Okay,
No.
that's fine.
That sounds like
Maybe
Yeah.
just a
Jenny
hell.
headache.
That sounds like hell. Yeah.
Maybe Janian wants to make note that it's Hydra meat for his fancy foods and all, but I think Hydra would be the only one you'd need to.
Out.
What's that?
Doesn't matter. I don't have enough space to keep bringing stuff out.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Well, I think we are going to, like I said, go ahead and end this one here.
All right.
All
Take
right.
it easy, guys.
Hope you
Bye-bye.
all have a great day and peace out.
Peace
You too.
out.